Come on, fight till the end. Hold the line, defenders, heroes will transcend. Lights flash in the dark, justice boldly shines. Together we will rise, defenders, heroes will transcend. Dark clouds cloak the sky, whispers in the deep. Waken to the battle cry, where guardians never sleep. From the rifts they rise, evil gleams in cold dead eyes. The coalition's shadow looms, but Epsilon never dies. Stand strong, Epsilon, fight until the end. Hold the line, defenders, where heroes will transcend. Lights pierce the void, justice dares the night. Together we ascend, our future burning bright. Cities shrouded in despair, fear's grip tightens fast. But united we will stand, our bonds forever cast. Stand strong, Epsilon, fight until the end. Hold the line, defenders, where heroes will transcend. Lights pierce the void, justice dares the night. Together we ascend, our future burning bright. Cities shrouded in despair, fear's grip tightens fast. But united we will stand, our bonds forever cast. Dark clouds fill the sky. Creatures start to creep. Heroes awake to gunfire. Guardians never sleep. From the rifts they crawl, evil in their eyes. The coalition come for all. Epsilon never dies. Stand strong, Epsilon. Fight till the end. Hold the line. Defenders, heroes will transcend. Lights flash in the dark. Justice boldly shines. Together we will rise. Future in our minds. Cities cast in shadow. Fear grips every heart. But we stand united. Never torn apart. Stand strong, Epsilon. Fight till the end. Hold the line. Defenders, heroes will transcend. Lights flash in the dark. Justice boldly shines. Together we will rise. Defenders, heroes will transcend. Dark clouds cloak the sky. Whispers in the deep. Waken to the battle cry. Where guardians never sleep. From the rifts they rise. Evil gleams in cold dead eyes.
What was hard to get through? Oh God, it's this fucking character.
Yup.
Yeah, so let's keep saying that in the first 10 seconds of the video. That's awesome. On
Why
YouTube.
not?
Nobody cares.
Speaking of YouTube, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Rifts, Refugees, and Royalties, episode number 36. I am Circus Freak, your GM for this game, and these are my players. Let's go ahead, go around, introduce yourselves. Let us know what you've got going on. Let's start with Anvek.
I'm looking forward to having clones everywhere to pester people. No, I only make one at a time because I'm just that pretty.
All right, then.
Why did I come
Speaking of-
back?
Your
Why did I
disgust
come back?
thrills me.
Speaking of only making one at a time, Mega, let's go to you.
You
Don't know
look
what that
higher than
means.
me.
Don't know what that means, but okay. Mega here, back from a long vacation, barely awake, ready to play. Might kill everyone, might not. We'll see where it goes. Let's have some fun. I'm doing nothing right now.
All right. Speaking of doing nothing right now, X-Boys.
I mean, sure, yeah, I was doing nothing right now.
You know what else is doing nothing right now? That
Your
shitty
microphone.
fucking mic of yours.
Well,
Still
that's
can't
the
believe you ain't got a new mic yet. It was Father's Day, man. Why didn't you ask for a
I
new
have
mic?
no money.
Father's Day gift, Mike.
Anyways, um, yeah, I have no mic and I must scream.
Speaking of people who must scream, Frost.
I almost never scream.
He's the least likely to scream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
That's
I'm
why
just-
he's the one who needs to scream most.
Oh,
You
yeah,
reason
it's probably
to
not going
scream
to happen.
for a different
It's
reason.
all
That's-
been bottled up for so long. Decades
Exactly.
of needing to scream, bottled up.
I don't know how you can
Millennia.
have so much idiocy around you and now no desire to scream, Frost. You must be truly dead inside,
Practice.
vampire.
I'm just patient. Soon everyone else will be dead, and I'll be left with the earth as just this little husk floating around.
You know I'm immortal too, Hans. I'll be here.
Oh, I'm
with...
talking about me, not my character.
The actual wizard.
Oh God, the actual
The wizard, not the vampire.
Yeah, wrong part of the
the real immortal.
duo.
Would that make you a wizard or a lich? I'm just saying.
At the end of the time, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Potato,
I mean, it's
potato.
easy, Frost, so
Uh-huh.
it's an old
Speaking of potato, which
Hello. I went over and kept drinking until 2 a.m. and then I passed out and now I'm here.
Like a proper
So,
alky.
so a typical night is what you're saying.
Yeah, typical.
Well, no, it was a little
it
bit.
sounds like a
different last
Saturday night at the House of Witch.
Well, not always, but
More
I think
often
I
than
recovered.
not.
I think I recovered, so I'm ready to go.
all right, you hear that, chat? She's recovered. Hit her with more drinks.
Okay.
We could use drinks, that's for sure. Most of
I'd
us
have
are
to go
half
over
dead
and
today.
do an Uber call for that.
What? You're not
Oh,
prepared
Lord.
for drinks? Oh God, she did have a rough night.
Well, no, it's it's just that people haven't been buying us drinks recently, so it's just like, why be prepared?
I had my coffee, so I'm glorious.
Drinks would-
Oh,
I'm drinking
Speak-
coffee now. It's not working.
Oh,
Mine
it
ain't
wasn't
working
normal
either.
Coffee.
speaking of ain't working either. JT.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. And yet I can still get a headset. So, how's everybody doing?
True.
Headset, but not head.
I'm fantastic.
Maybe X-Boy needs to hold a cup out too. So
I
we'll get a
can't-
headset.
I can yeah, hold out a cup. I can't wait to see how they resolve this moral situation here, since this is not my job to fix these things. I just shoot the things that they need shooting.
And the things we don't.
And the things
And things we don't.
Does it need
Very-
shooting? If yes, Grim will shoot it. If no, Grim will still shoot it.
Ginger Leader, I might practice putting just a preemptive barrier around people we need. Just say.
Just
I don't have that,
plot
but-
points, things that are really, really key to story. Doesn't matter.
I just add it to the hazard page.
How hard would it be to pull Synthris apart for Grim? Probably not
Depends
very
on
hard.
which limb.
Shower thoughts with Grim.
Also, you'd have to touch it. Gross. Flesh bag.
I'm made out of
He's on the
metal.
flesh bag though, isn't he?
Not
he's
on
in
the
the metal.
inside.
You're just a
Alright.
brain in a box.
All right, let's
Very
hand out a
scary
few
box.
bennies. Unfortunately,
Scary
not
box.
a whole heck of a lot.
That's
I wonder if Lucian should get. All right, so we have from last episode we got 9 comments and 17 likes. We missed the 25 mark on both of those, but we do have some fan art in order of appearance in the fan art forum. If you guys are not a part of the Discord, join the Discord, view the fan art, enjoy the fan art. We have Tails, Eden, Grim, Synthris, Kevin, Hans, and Lucian, all by Sassy Witch. Hans, Lucian, Kevin, Grim, Synthris, and Eden by Mega. Synthris, Eden, Lucian, Grim, and Tails, Hans, and Pilgrim, all by Kaio. So, in total, you have 3 bennies to Eden, 3 bennies to Graham, 3 bennies to Hans, 3 bennies to Kevin, 3 bennies to Lucian, 3 bennies to Centris, and 2 bennies to me from fan art. Mega, you also have 4 more bennies to add because you had some stacked up while you were gone.
Are we not resetting these? Or
Oh,
No, I'm just waiting for the reset.
yeah. Thank you for waiting for the reset.
Oh, I already
It's
did
hard.
mine.
It's hard for me to reset and read them out at the same time. All right, refreshing everything. Come on. Refresh all the bennies. There we go. All right, now add your bennies.
I am the Benny King. I can Benny anything.
Yeah. Oh, wait, 3, so I get 1 more.
All right.
You gave me 1 extra by accident, sir.
It doesn't show that I did.
I have 3 in my hand.
Oh, cards?
Doubling.
Yeah.
You're heroic.
3, 4, 5.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
right.
we now get 3 to start.
I have
Or
4
if you
some of
chances
us
to
get
screw
4.
you over.
If you sold part of your soul, you get more.
Who
It
wants
wasn't
power?
a selling. It wasn't a selling of a soul. It
Who
was
wants power surge?
given out on lease.
I don't remember what Power Surge does.
Recover
It
all of
refreshes
your
power
spent.
points.
Ah, well, somebody who uses a lot of PowerPoints, probably.
Oh, throw it to me, buddy.
Circus.
Yep, passing it over. Where are you, Mega? There we go.
I'm almost disappointed. Most of mine are helpful.
Give me whatever. Well, something good for me. Yeah, give me that.
I want to give you something real good because I'm just in a giving mood. Look at that bad boy. All
Give
yours,
you
buddy.
Something really good.
I gave you something better.
Ugh, I
both
hate that one.
gay.
Is that the
You hate
perfect
that
timing one?
Yeah,
Yep.
you get to play an extra card and go through the deck.
I gotta look through the deck, dude. What a pain in the ass.
Is this why you're so tired?
Ah, my Switch too. It has died.
Oh no!
Well, since we're doing this, I want to start this party off fast.
Oh boy.
Oh, hell. What did she get?
So, love interest is
Oh,
love interesting.
jeez.
Wait, you're gonna make the demon fall in love with you? You retard.
She's fishing for more love interest cards.
What'd she do? I don't even see what she did.
She dropped.
Uh-oh.
Oh, oh boy.
You know, that could backfire entirely.
Well, we all get another card.
When is being in this party not a backfire?
Oh, I'm not complaining. I happen to like it when bad things happen. This means I get 5 cards.
All right, one more card out.
Any card of my choice, eh?
All right. And speaking of any card of your choice, as we choose cards, we'll go ahead and go through the Sirenscape plug. Any sounds, music, and or sound effects you hear not coming from our wonderful voices are from Sirenscape, courtesy of them. This is not a sponsorship, but they will not copyright strike the channel as long as we shout them out, and we think that's pretty cool.
I'll take Bullseye, by the way.
Oh, for what?
As my card.
About that,
Mm-hmm.
it might be in my hand.
What?
The
Bullseye,
card
the card he's going to want to search for.
I'll take a copy of it.
It's not
We'll
how it
figure it
works.
out when we get to the chant. All right, so somebody recap us.
I'll do it for Benny.
I've been out of town. Don't know what's going on. Now I'm back.
It's not my
Recap
fault.
done.
We got down into a chamber Underneath the city, we happen to find a lovely thing there. It's not our fault. It's powering the shield, and
There you go. Take your Benny.
yeah, she's better at this than me.
All right. What went over and happened last? We woke up in the tunnel system, correct?
You got a
where we-
Benny. We shouldn't need to help you. Give it to us.
Yes, that's correct.
Alrighty, so we went over and went further into the tunneling system. The Mystic Knight had gotten away, and then we learned about the dogs. The dogs are actually very good boys that were hired there by the dragon to go over and keep this Eldritch Abomination horror still locked inside of its cage and to keep people away and safe. We didn't know that at the time. Right now, at the moment, it was a very, very scary door. We started experiencing some cave-ins and then we teleported, but the teleportation didn't quite work out because we teleported inside of the dragon's villa. Lots of talking went over and followed as the hobbit tried to go over and betray us. The team managed to get away from talking very quickly by playing a whole bunch of cards to go over and
True.
to go over and subvert her the need to go over and logistics it out because let's face it, look at us. So now befriended by the dragon who the dragon's assistant went over and helped us go back down, get the people out, and so we could go over and check out what was behind the door. Then we opened the door and we found this thing, the evil abomination horror from otherworldly planes. He is apparently on speaking terms with.
You don't know he's evil.
Yeah, we
No,
do.
you do know it's evil.
You
Yeah.
just assume he's evil from what he looks
No,
like. Y'all
there was
are a
an
bunch of
arcane-
it's
no,
y'all are a
actually
bunch of
a
racist
horror.
bastards.
No. There
You
was
mean
an
actually
arcane
using the
tech-
power that identified him as
Yeah.
supernatural evil?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that
Yep.
part.
That
Yeah.
power.
Bunch of racists.
So he's not acting evil at the
So
moment.
the arcade. So you're saying the arcade power is racist, then, Mega? That's what you're saying.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
It was
there you
made by
go.
a white man.
Your powers are evil.
That is acceptable.
By the
All
white
right.
man.
Oh,
So-
great.
That's-
Am I going to have to
that's-
introduce my custom race I came up with in my private Rifts game now? The YPPO.
That's the power of
Meat
that's
bags
the
with
power
light.
of privilege, sir. Of course,
The
the
evil
Nazi used it.
YPPO.
So we went over and found out that this thing is actually. God damn it, you fucking asshole. I hate that I can hear myself over your damn mic.
Maybe shouldn't be so fucking loud.
Anywho, so
Curse of a
we went-
cooter.
we went over and brain. We learned he's powering the shield. He was on semi-speaking terms with the dragon. The dragon went over and imprisoned him here, and now we're stuck in a moral dilemma of what to do now. He said, please let me go or kill me. So now we have like 4 options, which is kill him, banish him, let him stay there,
Those are the two.
or let him free.
Number
So he-
5, make
so
him
he's evil,
Synthesis
let's kill him.
Apprentice.
I'm gonna swoosh.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely swoop.
Also, very with Lucian, we got Cole Lucin. Who
The fake.
showed up, started calling Eden the bride of the archdemon, and trying
Someone
to get
else saw your true colors. About time.
tried to get Grim to turn against the party. Instead, Grim went over and just shot him immediately. So now we have an unconscious Lucian lookalike. We're not quite sure who this is. This could actually be Lucian, who's just been brainwashed. So, yeah.
You think Lucian would have went down that quick if it was the real me? You out of your goddamn mind.
Well, you disappeared.
I don't really bloody
and
well
from what it
care,
Sounds like
but-
it came from the Mind Flayer guy, so that guy's supposed to be stronger than.
He has a very big dice.
Hey, Anvek, I'll give you the perfect timing card for that bullseye card. This way you can reap the benefits of it and I get what I want.
And yeah, that's about it of
Alright,
what
so-
happened.
This is the creature they are facing down currently, ensnared, entrapped, and chained into the middle of the room.
By the way, who wants my Saints and Martyrs card? Another arcane point boost.
See what it's done.
You said you're passing perfect timing to Anvek.
Well, if he'll pass it for the bullseye, sure. I don't see why he wouldn't.
The
but-
sky just fell out here, so allow it to just be.
If somebody
just
wants
take
my
it.
enemy card, they can have it.
You breaking up, Mega? You're all red. Well,
That goes into what I just said.
Yep.
The
Sky
weather
just
here
broke
just turned
open.
really shitty. So
well, I
Demons are attacking him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you because you broke up.
I have an enemy card. Playing an enemy wild card
Oh.
first round combat. You can't soak wounds, but you can draw 3 cards, keep one of your choice, and play another adventure card.
One
Oh,
thing
God,
I
I don't
forgot.
want
They're all adventure cards.
I got
I
enough
forgot one more
problems.
thing. One more thing of things that happened in last session. We went also learned that the demon's claims he is keeping the dragon outside of the barrier, because he can just do that apparently.
Yeah, give
I
it
don't
to
know
him.
if he's
Circus.
telling the truth though. So
I mean, they're
He
both
didn't
very
say
strong.
he's keeping it out. He said the barrier's keeping him out.
oh yeah, the barrier's keeping the dragon out. So that's why the dragon hasn't been able to get back in. That's very confusing, given that the dragon knows how to get in. So
You made the contract to have the barrier put up. So
You want the perfect timing or the Saints and Martyrs?
Saints and Martyrs.
Okay.
Hans.
Circus.
Alright, Saints and Martyrs, away
Oh, how
we
you
go.
can sense things. Can you do that again now that you know? See if this barrier is cutting off dimensional or just physical.
There you go.
I mean, I can sense.
Oh, that was
things that are
to
near.
circus about the barrier, but if you can still sense the dragon, I'm curious.
The edge of the barrier is significantly outside of his maximum range for sensing.
Worth an ask. Yeah. If it's out of range, it's out of range.
the way I see it, there's only 2 options: we banish him or we kill him. Those are the 2 options.
Oh, it could work for me.
No, we're not going to do that.
So cold, ginger leader.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Does anyone want the perfect timing card?
don't even know what it does.
Play a Benny, you search through the remaining deck and take any card of your choice. You may play an additional card.
Wow, you didn't even like the card I gave you. You ungrateful son of a bitch.
Well, at least he's using it.
Good
in
with the
some
ones I
way,
got.
Even
He's
if
got
it is
plenty of
black.
cards to use. Alright.
Yeah,
So-
I like it. It's just I already got the card I wanted.
All right, I'll take it. I'll pass you one.
Alright.
And I'm going to go ahead and use it whenever I get it. Give me the love interest card just so someone else can't get it.
It's funny.
Alright, spend your Benny.
It's fucking funny.
Let me pass this.
We're doing everything we can to keep it away from her.
And spend a Benny.
Never again.
Ooh, I like that one. That's a good one. All right, I'm good to go.
I need to have my horde of simps. You're getting in the
No.
way of that.
This is why they're all on the planetary
Uh,
destruction list.
This should deal it to you, I think.
For someone who says they hate Simps, you sure want a lot of Simps in this game.
Oh, she likes pets.
She's living out her power fantasy here, folks. Don't pay it no mind.
Alright. Now. So, you have we have set the stage. Who is doing what at this point?
Well, we can argue about it a lot. I do think we should.
Ooh, I say we kill him.
Okay, then.
Oh, no surprise there.
Well-
I say we banish him. If he really is in as much pain as he's saying, then it's better for him to go back to where he was, so that way he doesn't hold a grudge.
If he's dead, he can't hold a grudge.
If
Yeah.
you can banish him by all
How do you know that the whole bullet thing that you're going to do, he's going to reality warp that bullet away from him or something? We don't know.
Oh yeah, they
mean, that-
these guys can fuck with reality.
So
Well, he did
This
say
is
kill
just-
him.
probably the best.
Eldritch Abomination Horror. Can I ask a question real quick?
Let's see what happens if I shoot him.
Eldritch
moment.
Abomination Horror?
What is your question?
All right, you went over and said the second time you were able to contact someone psychically, it was a lot more productive. Was that Lucian?
Yes.
Okay, where is he now? Is that him? Points to unconscious.
I have to fix
Go
something.
Lucian.
This is on the copy. I need to put it on the regular.
That is a Lucian.
Okay, where's our Lucian?
You know what? That'll be perfect timing. So who has the lamp?
I do.
Glitter Boy.
Yeah.
Okay, you have both the lamp and the unconscious coalition.
Yep.
All right. As you ask where your Lucian is, a bright flash goes off. I'll stop being in the way. And standing beside the glitter boy, beside Pilgrim, holding the lamp, you see Lucian just pop into existence.
Hey.
And here I was hoping we'd have to dissect the clone to get you back.
And Lucian, you see a very similar room to the room you were just in before, only instead of the party you were there with previously, you can see your Tomorrow Legion group and a individual passed out, strung over top of the non-gun shoulder of Pilgrim that looks very similar to what you see in the mirror when you forget to shave.
Do you have any idea how to send this one back? I thought he would go away when I came back, but I guess not.
Well,
Oh, come on.
Back
Lucian,
where?
have you thought about growing a beard?
That's
Lucian,
me
I
asking
can
the
use
DM,
that.
not y'all. I don't want
if I integrated, you could be the one.
I already am the one. I'm the prime Lucian.
I don't know. That one looks much cooler than you.
A little
No one
bit.
ever saw the movie? Damn shame.
That one
I
looks
was-
cooler than you,
Of
but I
course
shot
I've
him
seen the
immediately.
movie. Everyone's seen the movie.
That one looks much cooler than you. That's why I shot him.
Whatever. I don't give a
That's
fuck.
You should grow a beard.
He's too beautiful. Shoot him. He doesn't look like the original one.
Gave
He's
you
a
the
little
nice
ridiculous.
treatment.
He's a little too Eric July for my taste.
That's my ideal Lucian who wants to join the. Bad Lucian.
Hans is going to hold out a credit, and look at Lucian and say, I bet the doctors that you were in the lamp. Were you in the lamp?
I was in an alternate reality, so
Hans, when am I
where
your-
this one came
He
from.
hands the doctor the credit. Damn it.
And we need to send this creature back to where it came from as I look towards the...
Cool. Another vote for banishment.
He looks at the
Alright.
coalition. Is this one? Or the one with all the arms?
Both of them.
Oh,
You know, that is a convenient body.
Does
He's still out.
is there arms or are there tentacles? I don't know.
he's
Vines?
still on? That wasn't to wake up anyway.
Okay.
You can make a notice check though at a -2 if you would like to figure out what's going on.
That's just a plus. That's just a 2 for me because I'm in the glitter boy.
I think he was talking to Lucian.
Well,
Oh.
anybody who's watching the fake or the other Lucian.
He's on my shoulder.
You said a -2?
At a -2, yes.
Okay, let's try it.
Got a 7 with a -2.
Hey, I got a 2 with a -2. Because I rolled so low.
All right. With a normal success, which anything below an 8 but above a 4, you guys can hear that the other Lucian's breathing is very, very rhythmic. It seems he is completely unconscious. doesn't seem to be moving of his own volition or anything like that.
All right, let's just hope the same matter can't occupy the same space. I'm gonna try to heal him.
No, I put him to sleep. He's fine.
He also drugged him a lot.
I mean, yes, that's how I got him to sleep.
We could just tell the mind flayer guy to.
Well,
take him
in that
and
case, I'll leave him be. Shit, if you done drugged his ass up, I'll let him enjoy his sleep.
Almost started touching himself in front of us.
Lucky you crazy fuckers didn't kill him.
I'll look at Grim.
I do miss being in a world with actually some sort of discipline and command structure that works. Jesus. Back here with the fucking crazies.
Yeah, after 2 months of being out.
Yeah, with
I'm
the
sure
proper,
Lucian
with
is
the proper group.
I'm sure Lucian is having trouble readjusting to this group. All right, so you are not going to cast a healing spell on them then?
Oh, I don't think. Well, do I think healing will get rid of drugs and all that shit in the system?
You can spend an extra power point. I believe there's a mega modifier to remove
Poison,
conditions,
disease,
poisons, and
stuff like
diseases.
that.
Hold on.
In that
poisons.
case, I will. I haven't used healing much, so I'm kind of.
I'll set the coalition
Ginger
down.
leader.
Yeah.
We happen to have this empty vessel. If this creature should
I'll
leave its
Benny
power behind. I mean, sure, it's not
Jeez,
empty right
it doesn't
now.
want him to be
Hollow
healed,
out.
man.
Holy
I mean,
crap.
The fates do not want
The
this
fates
fucker to wake up.
I don't know
Yeah,
this. Lucian,
I mean,
so I'm
he's
not
gotten
scared.
a vigor roll.
So you're saying
vigor roll
switch out
every
this
hour on
guy
the
for
hour
this
so
one,
far.
is what you're saying.
Well, switch, or you could obliterate one and have the other occupy the meat sack, kind of like a download. And then this one would leave his power behind, keeping the shield
We
intact.
need to send both of these
My consciousness
back to where they
is
belong.
far too great to be contained within a single human's entity.
We
But not
need
a
to send.
sliver of it.
Listen up, Doc. We are sending this creature back to where it belongs. I don't believe in slavery of any kind, and this goes against what we stand for. We're sending it back.
Banishment, yeah.
Remember that I tried.
I still say we should shoot it.
That's your default answer, kid.
It's usually the right answer. Gingy.
As I look at the unconscious Lucian, yeah, I see you already did some shooting, boy.
Well, he wasn't.
All
cute.
right.
You're lucky.
If you are looking at him specifically and he's been set down, did you set him down face up, face down?
Face up.
Face up? All right, go ahead and make another notice check, Lucian, as you look over at him and the bullet hole.
That's a damn fine beard, though. Jesus. Mine's always patchy. He must have better fucking vitamins or something in his world.
All right, you do notice that the bullet wound inside the hole in his armor does appear to be at an advanced stage of repair. It looks like it's been healing itself.
Ah, good man.
Not well, because I haven't rolled for shit on these vigor rolls, but it's healing itself.
I guess at least he's not dead. I kind of expected worse being with my party. Shit.
Well, we did take some measures to preserve him.
All right, well, let's start putting rubber to the road. What
Just
I'm trying to do is talk to Hans and have him. Can you please banish this guy that's locked up?
If he wants me to, it should be pretty easy.
I think
It's
we already
probably going
agreed
to
what
hurt
we wanted
him.
to do.
What does your banishment specifically do?
Basically, if I do the normal one, it's supposed to be an opposed roll, and it basically starts causing wounds until, if they're incapacitated, they get sent back to their plane.
All right, so the end goal is to send him back to the plane of his primary existence.
Yeah, because otherwise, if you do the ritual, he's already in a protective thing, so he won't be able to get out. But it would be a ritual or meditation. I think it's a meditation. I don't know which one it was. You have to do a long, involved set of rolls to do the same thing, but it will be permanent.
One last thing I want to go over and ask, because you're going to go over and banish him. If I'm allowed.
Sure.
You can
Alright.
ask me anything, really. I'm an open book.
I'll keep that in mind. Abomination Horror, is the dragon wanted to go over and use your ability to warp reality in order to keep everything here safe. You had a different idea. How are you going to get your army?
Where did you? I don't want an army. I want I want to influence from the shadows.
Ah, sorry. Went over and misremembered.
Well, you're not going to influence from the shadows. You're going to go back to where you came from, and you're not going to come back. But there will be a problem when you try to come back here.
Therein we have we come across an impasse. This existence of me, this entity, this instance is from this plane.
So we would send you
But I don't think you're
right where you
from
are.
Earth, though, right?
That's actually exactly what he's saying. He's from
Yes.
this particular prime material plane.
Yeah, but he's not from this
But
planet. Is my
banishment
point.
would not send him anywhere other
Your
than
your
plane.
banishment would have no effect.
Like his location would not change. That would be a teleport. You'd basically just be keeping him in place.
Oh,
Where
boy.
would you have me go?
Not on Earth. Go to the moon.
That can be
Shit, not the moon. That's too damn close. You're out of your goddamn minds, little leader.
Dude, I could tell him the sun.
There's a giant fucking universe out there. Tell them to leave the fucking Milky Way.
That's another good idea. Good place to go too.
I mean, there is that.
Go beyond known space of mankind.
What the
You
hell
can
is
get
that
that far,
noise?
can't you?
Never to return. I'll do that.
Bloodmore?
Do that
Oh.
Doctor Strange shit.
I'm guessing it's
What the
lawnmower.
hell
I
is
don't know.
this?
Sounds like a lawnmower.
Oh, god damn it.
Or it's a narwhal.
Of course it's witch. Do they even have lawns in California? Or did they all burn down?
Okay, well, then if we're not going to be able to banish him that way, we'll banish him the regular way, which is telling him to go far away from here, out of the known galaxy, not to return.
Posted a message to y'all in the chat.
Yeah, I saw it. You can go find some world we've never seen and do whatever you want to do. Just don't do it here.
If he could just do that, though, he wouldn't
Get
really
the-
be in the barrier, would he?
Oh, the barrier's got him trapped.
Yeah,
Probably
we
can't
got to
use
free
its
him from
full
the
power.
barrier. Yeah.
So you want us to dismantle it?
Yes, we'll have to dismantle the barrier. Or just this whole cage thing.
All right. So, is that what you guys are deciding on?
That's what I'm doing.
All right. Now, how would you like to dismantle this barrier?
I suppose I'll use technomancy to examine it first.
Could I
Yeah, we'll
drain
take a
power
look at it.
points on the barrier? Drain its power?
We also have this very
You
shining
typically
sword.
know that a dispel will work on this barrier just fine.
Oh yeah, we just got to dispel this thing. Anyone got a good dispel ability?
Yeah, you've done this once before.
Oh yeah, true. Just need to
mean-
dispel the magic.
I don't have it.
Are you sure that's what you want me to do? Giving you a last chance.
Do you have
Well,
any
Doc-
other better ideas?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
It was either we killed him or we would have banished him. So those were the two options.
I'm
took
just going to
advantage
go over and point out, as soon as you dispel it, it's probably going to attack or
If it does, then
escape
we'll kill him.
somewhere. And then
And we're back
it's
to
going to warp reality. So it's most likely not going to be pretty once you do this.
Hold on,
I
boss.
was-
I just want to check your logic for a second. You said if I shoot him while he's trapped, he could bend reality. What the hell do you think he's going to do if you let him go and we have to shoot him?
Right. You
he-
decide. I'm going to take a leak.
I believe he will keep his word and he will go. Will you not, creature from beyond?
If that is what you wish, I will leave, take to the stars, and you will never see me again in this reality.
Or will you bother us again in this reality? That's the important kicker you didn't say. Just because we don't see you don't mean you ain't messing with us.
I've spent my whole life trying not to be a bother, just an influence.
We don't want the influence either.
He's so horrible. He's an influencer. I knew it.
What's an influencer?
Now shoot him! Shoot him!
Oh God, no! The worst thing in existence, an influencer.
I thought they all
His-
died back in Tolkien.
I thought
His
that,
old one's
I thought
name
that's
is
why the world got nuked in the
YouTube.
first place. It was full of influencers.
One lived somehow. One returned.
What is your name besides Abomination so that we can stop calling you Abomination?
YouTube.
Most of my kind have names unpronounceable. Just refer to me by what your species has dubbed mine, Neuron Beast.
All right.
Have we come to a decision?
Yeah.
I am at your mercy.
First
I don't.
first
believe it.
decision's usually the best.
Shoot him.
No,
I
that wasn't
dispelled the
first
barrier.
decision. Yeah.
Oh, that was my first.
All right,
decision.
go ahead and cast a dispel.
I'm going to take precautions as I do. I'm going to spend 10 power
Alright.
points and do anti-magic cloud.
I load all my bullets.
Are you dispelling everything that's going on here, targeting just the barrier that's holding him in place?
I will place the template shortly.
I'm gonna go by the door in case this place starts to crumble.
Centered there and roll.
Oh,
I'm going to Benny that.
Well, you did
dice are not
succeed.
friendly today.
There we go.
There you go.
All right, success with a raise. You dispel as you start to cast the dispel. You can see the ethereal and mystical chains start to flicker and then disappear, leaving only the physical chains holding him in place.
So there is an anti-magic cloud for the duration of 5 rounds. Magic items, effects, powers have no effect within this field. Summoned creatures must make a spirit roll or take a wound every round. Magically created objects are unaffected. Anti-magic cloud has no effect on deities, artifacts, and can't be combined with any other modifier.
All right. You see as the ethereal chains disappear, he starts to straighten up. The tentacles raise up off the ground, and instead of looking like he's knelt down in a mess of leg tentacles, he stands at full heights, being roughly about 35 feet tall,
Holy
straining against the chains holding him in place.
We should have shot him, boss.
I merely say, do recall that I was in favor of a good negotiation. And he just stares after that.
All right. He, in the back of your mind, Kevin, you hear him say, "Place the lamp with the interloper."
I place the lamp with the interloper.
All right. Coalition now has a lamp.
Goodbye, Coalition.
I'm gonna play
Give
Spill
Mama-
the Beans.
give
and
Mama
tell
a
him to
kiss for
explain
me.
All of his plans and what he was up to.
Oh yeah, he monologues his plan.
Because that one he has to tell me everything.
I think maybe he already told us his plan to go somewhere and use subtle, shadowy corruption.
All right, I'll save it then. Fine.
No, this is not a bad time to use it.
I thought it was a good time, but you guys.
It is.
think
That's what I'm
he's gonna
saying.
run
No,
away?
This is a
no,
good time
Do
to
it.
use it.
I'm not gonna. Well,
You're playing Spill the Beans on the Neuron Beast.
Yup.
I mean, probably should have done that before we let him go if you had it. But...
I didn't
Yeah.
think of it.
I'm fine with it. It's good timing.
Okay, as you set the lamp down, a bit of arcane energy arcs out from the lamp, and a bit of arcane energy arcs out from the neuron beast into Coalition, who sits up
Coalition.
and looks around, like, "The hell happened?"
It's all right, boy. You're going home. Give Mama a kiss for me.
He looks at you, kind of confused for a second, rubs his face, thinks, I need to shave.
I was thinking I need to grow a beard.
Filthy Coalition.
Things are different over there, Grim.
I doubt it.
Coalition can be remade, reformed. I've seen it now. It's got to get rid of the rot.
They just got to start following orders.
All right, and then
Everything will be fine.
Hey, there's something about a proper command structure that gets shit done.
And very stylish uniforms.
You do have nice uniforms.
and as he's scratching his chin with one hand, thinking, I kind of need to shave.
You,
His
Joe
other
Boss.
hand reaches over and pulls the string on the lamp idly, and he disappears.
Goodbye, my brother from the same mother.
Oh, we probably could have sent it to their dimension.
Different,
so
yet same mother.
They already had one in their dimension, sir.
And they could
It's
use
been free just like this one.
All right, and as you guys are looking over at the Lucian on Lucian goodbye, tearful, and say hi to Mom for me.
If we had sex together, it'd be masturbation,
And now it's
not gay
Totally,
sex.
totally gay.
No, it's gay.
It'd be totally,
No, we're the same person. It's masturbation.
totally gay.
Ugh. Ugh.
I shoot Lucian.
Lucian didn't say that. His sicko creator did.
All right.
He gets gay when he's tired.
All right, notice checks from everybody who is watching Lucian disappear.
You saying he's ornery?
So you saying the Coalition are
work.
good over there?
Saying yes, sir. That
No, he's saying they're winning.
You said regular
I'm
notice?
saying the coalition has been remade. It has been given a new task, a new purpose, and
So
it
you
is
saying
not
Coalition
like the
is good over
coalition.
there? I'm
It's
gonna-
good enough.
Should I re-roll that? Do I care?
Eve is
I'll re-roll it.
quite a baddie over there with her little demon lord lover. But that was not overly unexpected to find her like that in some dimension.
I got a raise.
Who's
You hear
Eve?
that? You found love.
I think he went over and meant to say Eden.
No, that's what I think too. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Eden,
Okay.
not Eve.
No, but the point is, you
Or
found love.
she was Eve in the other universe.
Hey,
Yeah,
I got
that works.
I got a double raise. No, it's Eden. Sorry, it's
Yeah,
been a
they
while.
left
since I
off a
played.
couple of numbers
Alright.
on her serial number, and it spelled out Eve.
Eve.
Uh,
I mean, I just confused you with another robot. It happens.
It happens.
all right. So as you guys are looking, watching Coalition disappear, you hear the sound of metal snapping, and the neuron beast floats up a little bit higher and looks down with his eyeless, mouthless face upon you. And since Spill the Beans was played, he says, "No, I've grown bored of this rift's earth. I have experienced all I wish to experience of your world. I think a nice vacation, a relocation will be best."
Hey, can you bring
As
that
in-
dragon dude back before you leave?
That is entirely up to him.
No.
I mean, is the barrier, the confusal barrier down?
yeah.
The barrier is not down yet.
Oh, okay.
If and when the barrier goes down, this nation city will be subject and to the whims of the surrounding areas, just like anywhere else would be.
Oh, well.
Along those lines, since we're working on more permissive freedoms,
No one's above
would
the
you
law.
leave behind perhaps an icon or token that would maintain it in your stead? I'm sure it's a mere sliver of your power rather than the such. And perhaps
it took
it would,
everything I had to maintain it at this range.
at this range.
We do not need anything left behind
Not
from you, Stug.
this
Go and live your life
great.
somewhere else. Let these people
Okay.
learn what the real world is like, and they will
But-
rise to the occasion or they will fall. Such is the way of the world.
As a final gift to you, I leave 6 hours.
Good enough. I appreciate it.
Fuck this
And-
town. I don't give a shit.
Me neither.
Assholes.
I want to rob it in
And
There's
if
nothing to
among-
rob it of.
if within the 6 hours you can find an alternate source to keep it running,
Yeah.
you may have a sanctuary within this world of chaos. If you let it fall, then it falls. It is no longer my concern.
You know, I gotta respect that about chaos. It's fair.
That's right.
And with that, he
What?
disappears.
I don't think you understand any of the words you just said. Then you put them all together and just kept talking
No, I
until you hit the
understand.
period
I'm
at
just
the end of the sentence.
very sarcastic.
Ah.
All right.
I gotta
All right,
get
well,
my
let's
credit
see
back.
where the dragon is then.
You're never getting that money back, Hans.
Damn it.
Is Mecca gone for anyone else?
Yes. He is.
Yep.
Yeah, he went back to his own dimension.
The wrong Lucian.
It's the storm probably that got him.
Yeah, the storm probably dropped him out.
Or he fell asleep and his head hit the disconnect button, because we all have one of those, right?
That would be talent.
So, Ginger Leader,
Yes.
how would you like to deal with the fallout of this? There's an angry dragon outside who's definitely going to. be
How do you
pissed. We don't have to
know-
fight that?
How do you know he's angry though?
How long do you think he's spent holding this?
He was trying to get back in the whole time. And the
To
reason why
fight.
he couldn't get back in was because of that.
And we just let it go.
If he wants to go after it, he can. He
I
doesn't seem to
appreciate
care
your
too much.
optimism.
He doesn't seem to care too much about this town so far. So let's go.
What? Excuse me, what did you just say?
He doesn't seem to be caring too much about this town.
He went over and sacrificed his entire horde in order to keep it running
That was his assistant that was doing that. That wasn't him.
under his orders.
That
You
wasn't
think his
under his orders.
assistant had
It
more
was
virtue
under
over his
his
horde
orders,
than
sir.
the
You may
dragon?
not remember,
Well,
but
if
it was
the horde is here
no,
and
that's
the
a
dragon's not
separate
here
problem.
to say anything,
That'd be a whole nother
he
thing.
left to go over. He left
'Cause
to
a
go over
dragon
and
doesn't-
get more sapphires, and he
we
started
can talk
burning
about
away
this
his
and
horde.
walk at the same time because one way
I
or
know.
another he is going to be outside. So let's go.
And he started to burn away his horde to keep his
Citrus is like
city
holding the
safe.
door.
All right, are you
I'll
guys?
just walk right through you.
Son of a bitch! He just steps past him, Pilgrim.
So you're saying we're gonna shoot a dragon?
No.
No.
Damn.
I don't remember any of those words.
Maybe. It depends on if he strikes us.
All right. And you guys are headed back into the mines then? Are you leaving this area?
Yep.
Yeah.
It seems like we're. I mean, I might want to study it later, but that's about it. And they didn't have any cocaine.
And actual Lucian is
Did
now
you call it
here.
Cocaine or
Coalition.
cocaine?
Is gone.
Go.
Yes.
Okay.
I want there to be a future drug called cocaine. Can I spend a Benny to make that into reality?
No. No.
Not
No.
until it becomes an actual influenceable thing.
You refuse to worship me as your deity. Therefore, you get no cocaine.
You
Damn it!
could be an influencer.
Are we staying in this cave? Because I don't want to walk
No,
through
we're-
the whole cave.
We're not in the cave.
Yeah,
Eden
we're
will
leaving.
basically sum
the
up
cave.
to what just happened to Elf Guy, who is now disguised as Dragon Guy.
What do you mean we're not in a cave? I'm in a cave.
You're not in a cave.
You're in a cave with me.
You're in hell.
All right. Well, that is most concerning.
Must be hell you're here.
Yeah, we'll need to talk to the council to see if we can get something set up for you all.
Yep.
6 hours.
Six,
He's
yeah,
covering
6
David
hours is
things
very
6
important.
hours. If there could be a way to go over and power it through other means other than the Eldritch Abomination, but more likely you're going to now have to go over and put more focus into defenses.
I would like to emphasize cutting the range as part of a negotiation if we do one, Glitter Leader.
Mega City.
Where are
lost
we going?
power.
He's not
Yep.
going to come back. He's not going to come back, Doctor. He's gone.
That's why I was telling Glitter Leader, because this
Why
is
would
kind
we-
of our fault.
Why would we want to
So
give
it's
these people
his
special
problem.
protection than anyone else? They don't deserve it. They imprisoned a being.
We'll
Well,
ask
they didn't even
Legion
know about it being down here
bring
before the dragon.
people here.
Dragon
why-
about it.
Yeah.
Yes,
why we
but
were
the
here in the first
people
place.
here, who, while stupid, are actually still very innocent. They can
Except
be
for
idiots.
Palps.
That doesn't mean that they should be left defenseless against
We now
raiders
have an
and everything
inn.
else.
I don't
to
know. That
protect
taxi driver
another
seemed pretty
site.
evil to me.
Right. I would like to propose the council study the barrier while it remains active and then try to mimic it. We might not be able to pull off the same thing, but
The very worst,
section
we need
of
to
it.
bring.
at least would provide a modicum of defense.
We can bring in the Legion too.
Man, Palps is in jail. What
We
if his
could
jail
hint
was down
to the
here?
Legion to engender a
The
more
Hello,
preferable
Dave.
outcome.
the
Well, we are
biggest
in Memorial.
yeah, the biggest downfall would be trying to find someone or someones with enough power to keep the barrier running.
I mean, if they're willing to provide sanctuary, I do have a proposition, Ginger Leader.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But the only problem with that is then we'd be using your elves.
Using, as long as you're providing them with a permanent home and guarantees, is not
true.
necessarily a bad exchange compared to Oblivion.
No, it's not. That's a good play.
That end,
So-
I would love to teach them some more. The more we get immersed in your realm's technologies and powers, the more averse they are to defend themselves.
All right, notice checks all around.
Okay. What if we had them all volunteer to be tribute?
I mean,
And there was some sort of
My
a lottery, maybe?
Hans, are you willing to sacrifice yourself for my elves? If so, I would.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the people of this town.
I mean, I would sacrifice them for my elves.
And I was also joking because lotteries are kind of rigged.
I'm only a hero to a very specific niche, sir.
Lotteries are rigged.
Reroll that shit with a Benny. Holy
You know how
fuck.
many credits I lost?
And I
at
guess
the
I'm
casino?
playing
Oh.
Mega again. I'm playing Lucian again.
He said he'd be back soon.
All right. Well, I'll play him until he gets back.
Well, you could
He's
also
gonna notice.
spend a little time on Ginger Leader's decision about that whole elf thing.
That's fine. I mean, you guys are making this notice check as you're having this conversation. Well, hanging out in the cave here. So, are you guys going to make your way back to the east end exit of the cave, or are you going to take the see what's in the north area?
Sure.
Which was the side that caved in? The
They
the
both
n-
caved in.
Both of them caved in. The north caved in before you came across the Grackletooth door guard, and the east caved in as you were getting ready to escape.
Okay, that was the side that caved in. when we escaped.
Most
Okay.
likely, I'm going to go over and guess the northern cave-in probably leads to the Hobbit hole.
We could go
But
check
we
it
could go over and
out.
check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Sure.
We'll do the elf idea. I think that's a really good idea.
Hey, if I see a neuron beast over here, I'm gonna be
With a
very pissed off.
home and a
Oh,
If I see a
defense.
I would
neuron
be
beast
too.
over here, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Also, in the future premise, they could be the ones that unlock the key to ensuring that Neuron Beast never returns.
Mm-hmm.
And I could, be here.
You guys want to take away all my fun toys?
Well, that's how the players
When
work,
you
right?
have toys, we're meant to break them.
All right, so you guys are going ahead. The northern area, you can see. Where the hell did I put all the rest of my
Also, the
notes?
mine would make it so that the elves have a production range beyond just magic, so I would prefer that.
No, it makes sense.
Why are you standing on my dog?
Heel
Even if
boy.
it's not sapphires, I'm sure there's minerals.
Yep. As you approach to the north, you can see a half dozen dog boys digging away.
But I don't like dogs, so can I nuke them?
No.
No.
Tails wagging a bit as they're burrowing through, tossing dirt and rubble off to either side. And
You don't need any help.
You see Sergeant Volts standing above them. Yes, good boys. Who's a good boy? Yeah, get us on out of here.
Just one bolt, and I could kill at
Nope,
least
nope.
four.
There's dirt flying everywhere. Ah. Just
They're very
get around the corner.
Are you sure, Captain?
Yes, I'm sure.
What are they even doing? Can we analyze that?
They're digging a hole. They're
Yeah,
trying to open up the
yes.
passage.
Yeah, I'm thinking more. Is this smart to do
What
structure?
do we get for the notice check?
Notice check.
Put the dragon on the observer.
Oh,
Idiot.
there you go. With the notice check, you feel a little bit of a rumble and can hear something is going on up top.
The dragon's back. All right, I'm going to go. While they're digging, I'm going to start going out the newly opened passage we used.
With the science check that I just made, can I tell whether or not the structure is suffering from the dragon's rage?
Looks like they're doing a pretty good job. The dogs are doing a pretty good job of digging a structurally sound hole. And they're not moving anything that's load-bearing out of the way.
Shit.
Grim,
They are
Lucian,
good
and
boys.
Doc and Hans, you guys go check that out. Me and the Cyber Knight are gonna go up to the dragon.
All right.
Is
Lucian.
the other opening that's blocked?
Or Lucian can come.
Well,
either one.
The other opening is unblocked because you had to have some way to get back down here.
Oh, I thought that was the one that got caved in on the east.
They all
Yeah, the
got
one that
caved
got
in,
caved in
but,
on the east, you guys dug back through with the
elk
yeah.
guy.
I don't recall
With
that at
Lar-
all.
with Larm.
Larm.
It happened off screen.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
With the compounding destruction and whatnot, I believe Lucian and I could go scout if you prefer greater leader.
This should be fine.
I'll be back.
And for the first time, you'll see Synthris go intangible as well.
All right.
Mocking laughter and all.
But our mind link is up too, so since Lucian's back.
Standing here watching dogs dig.
You love the doggy dig.
Me and the Cyber Knight are going up to see what's going on up top.
Why is it
Probably
the wrong
the
thing?
dragon doing stuff, but
All right. You get out to the landing pad where the police vehicle dropped you off with not Tejas Larm, and the vehicle is not there.
yeah, they're gone.
I don't know why it's not using technomancy.
Do we hear any more things going on, or
Go ahead and make me another notice check.
Might have to drag it on your sheet again and choose Technomancy instead of Arcana or whatever.
Yeah, I forget how to fix that, but you know what I'm using, so I'm gonna roll technomancy.
Yep. Yep. Techno wizardry.
I am gonna Benny that
Holy
shit.
shit, man? You are having some shitty rolls today.
The dice have been hating on me for months.
Yeah.
All
Like,
right.
Yeah, success is good enough. I spend the extra points for the bonus trade.
Let's see what we've got here.
Yeah, the dice have been shitting on me for months, man. It is fucking crime.
Got a 12 for the notice and a 6 for the techno wizardry.
All right, the 12 for the notice. You can hear the sounds of battle above you.
Battle.
Battle. You hear laser fire, small arms fire.
And then I make my way towards the edge of it with an 8 to notice.
We've got some fight going on over here.
All right, not an 8, a 15 plus to notice.
All right. Adjust the soundscape for that.
I guess we're going to leave the doggies behind and start heading that way.
Yeah, because I mean,
Well, you guys are waiting for the report before you make a move. We're scouting.
I need Grim up here with us because we're about to get into a fight. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he said fight, so we're like, wee.
Move me.
Grim's gonna shoot through the ground till he hits the target.
Yeah.
He's like, how many rounds do I have?
Doctor, are you going to be fine with the dog boys?
He ignored the dog boys and moved on. He's
so-
scouting with Lucian.
Don't do anything crazy. Leave if you get into any danger, please. We're going to go deal with whatever's going on up
When
top.
have you noticed me to stick around when the danger happens?
All right, Lucian.
I'm just reminding
I've
you to
been running this
keep
whole
that,
time.
keep that thought process going, okay?
I will run towards you when the danger happens.
Okay. That's a good idea.
I can't move Hans anywhere else because
Yeah,
there's a wall there.
Doc looks like a 3D hologram right now, sifting through the ground.
Lucian casts his 2 spells.
Did I cast my 2 spells?
Yeah, I see it.
Good deal. Intangible and flying.
Yep.
My man.
Yeah.
Cyber Knight, Grim,
I'm using
let's
a
Hans, let's start
telekinesis
heading up
but
to the
it
top,
is
please.
not as fast as your fly.
All right. What was the last thing you heard, Mega, before you dropped off?
I was listening on YouTube, so on my
Okay.
phone. So I'm
Yeah.
pretty much caught up. They're going to tunnels. We're going to go up. We hear fighting.
All right. So when you are intangible and Synthris is intangible, can you interact with each other, or do you
We
intangibly
can interact with
intangible
each
to
other because now we're on the same plane.
Whatever the DM says. is what
How?
I'll do.
No, this is the spell itself.
Yeah, you can't affect the
alright.
world, but you can affect each other.
We can affect each other. However, we're not directly contacting each other, as far as I know.
I don't want to touch you. Might get space cooties.
All right. How are you going
Hi.
to get up top then, Dr. Synthris, in your
I
intangible
use
form?
telekinesis to hurl myself.
You use telekinesis to throw yourself at the sky.
Because we can affect incorporeals as incorporeals.
All right, and the rest of you have made it to an empty helipad.
We're going to head towards the fight. We're hearing shots and...
All right, are you going to climb up then?
Well, I
Or are
am.
you going to wait?
I have no patience.
All right, 0 patience.
Circus, I will
Kevin?
give you this. I have no control over where I pop out. I simply angled towards the noise and slingshot it.
Circus
So
is like,
where I
okay.
come out, wherever I come out is on you, buddy.
All right,
Have
sounds
fun.
good.
I'll be right back.
Okay, what was that, X-Boys?
I'm climbing. Do I need to make any athletics check or anything?
Yep, athletics.
What do I get with my free runner stuff?
Free running does not affect climbing a cliff.
Okay. Well, I should be
Wait.
able to get a +2.
If you
right?
were parkouring your way through a village or an urban area or even a wooded
If you're doing
area.
parkour.
Yeah, anywhere you can do parkour. But scaling a sheer cliff face is not parkour.
Well, I'm pretty much just smashing my fist into the wall and.
Yep, which is climb.
Okay, all right.
Climbing, not parkouring.
If you did it with style, it'd be parkouring.
That's
really
true.
quick. So
Parkour doesn't do so great at going up vertical surfaces.
I know that
Yeah.
the tunnel leads out into Uptown, and you said that we need to go to a heliport.
The tunnel
We-
leads to a hoverport heliport at Midtown, halfway between Hightown and Lowtown.
Oh, the northern tunnel.
Oh, the northern tunnel, you have no idea where it goes. It
Wait,
collapsed before you got the chance to explore it.
that doesn't quite make sense from what I remember, but no worries.
The northern tunnel collapsed while you guys were dealing with
No,
Coalition
I
the
know,
first time.
but I
yes.
was talking about the eastern tunnel. That was in Uptown.
The eastern tunnel, no. The eastern tunnel took you to was the main entrance to Mines.
Quit arguing with the
Yes,
DM.
which
Let's
was in
get this rolling.
Uptown.
Yeah, let's get
No,
going.
it's in
I'm
Midtown.
climbing right now.
It's halfway between Hightown and Lowtown.
Alrighty.
I'm climbing up the wall.
Guess I climb too.
I mean, you can ride on my back if you want, but it's up to you.
And right now, where Hans is, I can't move any farther. There's
We're
a wall
stuck.
or something
Yeah,
blocking
we're
us.
stuck here.
So
Bring
There's
us
a wall to
upstairs.
them.
there's like an invisible wall, like right here, that we
Oh.
can't go past. That's all
Oh.
there is.
It's because you
Hey.
came around the other direction. There, the wall is gone now.
Ah,
All
okay,
right.
there we go.
So we will move along. As you guys are climbing, you do hear the sounds of more explosives going off and a severely loud collapse. And we will emerge to where the... let's see, Synthris. Oh, I don't want a wall there, damn you.
Sure you do. I'll just go through it.
Well,
Somewhat.
I want to drag you.
Drag him through the mud.
Synthris. Lucian, are you kind of following the direction Synthris is floating up, or are you just floating up on your own?
Lucian has control, so he can land where he wants. I don't.
I'm gonna stay within eye shot of the dock to see where he ends up, but I'm not gonna
Okay.
blindly follow this crazy robot fuck.
But what's your vision range? That's probably where I'll end up if it's at the tail end of that.
I don't know.
All right, so the two of you will be there. The rest of you, including the pig.
Where did the pig go?
The pig is right next to
I'm gonna cook
Eden.
that damn thing.
All right, the rest of you up
Another
here,
world didn't
here.
have pork. I missed it.
No pork.
The only reason you came back was for bacon.
All the pigs died in the bacon wars of 2027.
Bacon wars.
As you guys, as you make it out to Hightown, you can see fires and bedlam erupting throughout the city.
Well, that was fast.
You can also see a huge hole where one of the mansions used to be.
That's expected.
And as you're looking around, you see this. You come out, or you get dropped off. You make it into town near the Steinen estate, and you can see standing outside of her house, which is smoldering, staring down at a couple of disheveled people in mining uniforms with weapons. You can see Karen Steinen over here in the center, in the town square. Well,
I wondered what happened to that riot.
square, this area. You can see your good friend, Morthias.
God,
Standing in front of a loud, angry mob, saying, "Calm yourselves. There's no need for this violence. I am one of you. I live in the Lowtown." At which point one of them responds, "Yeah, you may be one of us, but you sit on the council, and I'm never going to forgive what you did to my sister."
To be fair,
I think it's time for us to leave.
How dare I put a noble seed into her? Yes, my mistake.
As he flies past, Synthris just calls out, "Which one was your sister?" Just a holographic image flying by the scene.
Or Clare County.
So you do see an angry mob of Lowtown residents have ascended upon Hightown and are wreaking absolute havoc. The civil servant defense force are doing what they can, but they seem to be severely outnumbered.
Okay. Contain everyone. Don't shoot people, please.
I don't know. Looks like they're getting what they deserve.
I begin speechifying real
All right,
Oh,
speechify.
God. Now we get to hear her talk.
I said to
Megan.
listen to the hero speak, so
with
now I
the
have to let Morthias give his
biggest-
speech
biggest
about being
break.
one of them for the next 30 seconds.
Oh, that's almost as worse.
Oh God! Shoot him! Shoot him!
I'm kidding.
Oh,
But are you?
Right? Yeah, she just
He
generally
is
starts.
the most charismatic in town, if you ask me.
She does start going over and talking to people and going over and pointing out that no, it's not going to work out the way you expect it to. Writing just doesn't actually solve anything, it just breaks everything, and now you have to go over and fix a lot of broken shite after you're done. So while it may make you feel better just for a little bit, you're actually going to further destabilize your entire civilization for no bloody reason.
I'm going to load and shoot my thorns
shoot
or
your
whatever
load?
into the ground. Close. Into the ground and load up the gun and
When
point
you
it
have
up.
time, Circus.
So basically, I'm going to be doing a speech to try to de-escalate this riot.
you
All
heard
right.
her. Rioting creates jobs. Wait, no.
I'm
that's
going to
not
try to
true.
stop
No, I'm
this
kidding.
mostly peaceful protest.
One of them pipes up, "Why would we listen to you? You guys want to drop the shield and let in the outside."
How do they know that? We just got here.
Yeah, that was fast.
Wait a minute, how did they know?
Maybe that's a storyteller's secret. Let's keep it rolling, folks.
Keep it rolling.
I'm just going to...
React to it in character.
Hans is just like pointing at them like,
Uh,
hey.
the combo with her parlay, I'm playing out of the frying pan.
I jet onto the top of that house and get ready to shoot anyone who needs shooting.
All right, which house?
The one I'm standing on.
I'd look at the dock. I love the smell of revolution in the morning.
The little tiny mansion in the middle.
Oh, the charter, or not charter house, the guest cabin.
Sure.
There you go.
Yeah. The guest
So-
mansion.
Is Morthanuel considered a noble ally? I'm just reading the end of that card. Just checking for a friend.
The doc hears your words as he flies past because he has no control over his flight.
Hey, Ginger Boy, who we shooting?
We're dissipating the riot. We're not shooting anyone yet. That's
So
why
shoot
I'm.
the rioters?
No, you don't shoot
No.
the rioters.
I'm not close enough for
I
him
just
to
rolled
hear
a
me.
persuasion
Well,
because
it's the
I'm
Cyber
not
Knight
really
thing.
feeling it. So I just rolled a persuasion.
Where are all the riders at? I'm having a hard time seeing them on the map.
The rioters are
The mining guys.
these guys.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
It's a well-armed rioters.
Oh, that's called a militia, son.
The
It's
rioters have.
absolutely no. No, there's no outside influence at all.
No, they've got hips.
It's Antifa.
Well, I mean, guns and arms too. Yeah, but
So, Circus, specifically, Sunker played Parlay, and I
Yeah.
played Out of the Frying Pan to follow it up.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And
so,
I fly by as this happens. What can I see as I fly by?
as you're flinging yourself this direction, because right now, what you can see where you popped out is trees. If you look at the map.
I see it.
And where Sunker is. So you'll have to fling yourself southwest to get there. So go ahead and move yourself.
Yep, let me do the power, because I'll do the extra fling.
Extra fling.
And yep, Lucian, you can see to the east of you there a series of rioters and one solitary civil servant trying to defend this mansion up here and not doing very well. And yes, as you look to the south, you do see a giant gaping hole.
I call her Clarice.
You do see Clarice on the map, right?
I do. Right there.
I end up right about there, sir.
You end up right about there. All right, you fling yourself about there. You're still a ways off from where Eden is making her speech.
Yep.
You can see, Karen Steinen defending her children against rioters, and the rioters are claiming, or shouting about death to the nobility. They sold us out. They're gonna abandon us. They're bringing us down.
I'm going to do mind link broadcast to this general area.
All right.
Y'all need to settle this shit down because the big boys just showed up, and if y'all want to escalate this, things are gonna get real bad for all of y'all. So quit the looting, quit the bullshit, and let's talk this out.
At the end of that, I'll shoot my boom gun up in the air.
I thought we weren't shooting nobody.
You get loud.
I shoot at the moon. What are you talking about? Because that's what I'm supposed to do. Shoot at the moon.
Oh, now you're gonna fuck up the ocean.
This is how Thundar started.
Another damn hole in the moon, huh?
Yeah. That's what glitter boys do.
That's
They
the
shoot
thing,
the
guys.
moon.
Don't ever shoot your gun in the air. That's a horrific thing to do, and don't do it.
Well, that's why I shot it at the moon.
Well, especially if you're a glitter boy with a freaking nuke weapon.
It's
Shoot it
just
at
a
the
it's
moon.
just a bunch of flechettes. Actually, the moon is canonically used to calibrate and sight in glitter boy guns.
Really?
Exactly. That
doesn't seem like a smart idea.
That's why I shot the moon.
Circus, let me know when it's my round again. Just let me know.
Just a moment.
You're still trying to figure out how to
you
fly.
you can move yourself wherever
telepathy.
you need. We're not in turns right now.
All right, if we're not in focus turns, I'm gonna run up towards the front here, and I'm gonna drop a barrier.
That's how much damage I do to the moon.
Congratulations, you shot them.
I shot the moon.
I
Okay.
just set you the fuck. I hate this.
The moon is bloodied.
Now it's my turn to shoot the moon.
The moon soaks.
Your moon is bloodied. Wrong card. I'm trying to drop a barrier. Here it is.
All right, as I've lost. Give me just a moment.
I'm gonna re-roll that bitch.
Oh, I can get a picture of it. A little camera back in the back.
That's better.
Porch
Just
beeped,
finished setting him
and I
up.
saw Mothra on it. A moth landed on it. And it was
The
this
raise.
enormous moth. Just. I was like, oh.
I love those big moths. They're like beautiful, but kind of freaky.
There was one yesterday that was like a triangle almost with his wings, with like a brown and white kind of a cream color to him, but the center had this cool little triangular shape. I'm like, I've never seen a moth like that before.
That's
He was
cool.
neat.
That was probably one that was just put out by the government.
Yeah, it was 5G.
Yeah.
We don't get a lot of big moths always in my area,
Alright.
so I've only got little itty bitty ones. So when someone's like said they were afraid of moths, I'm like, what? They're tiny. I didn't know they were like hand-sized moths.
Oh yeah. There's some big boys down here in Florida.
To be fair, I'd have no idea who I'm putting in the barrier. I'm just dropping one when I see the entrance.
What entrance are you seeing?
Right here.
That's the
Sorry,
cooler.
it's not pinging.
Ah.
Oh, okay. You dropping a barrier right there.
Mhm.
Barrier
Behind her big
prison
dark
style or fortress style.
This is the keep out version.
Okay, so fortress style.
I'm refreshing so that I see a proper map.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm inside it with the other two people that I can see, and I'm doing the keep out barrier style. I'm not sure if any crowd got caught up in that.
All right. Apparently, it didn't take when I rebuilt him. Oh, fuck you. So give me just a second.
Yep, do your thing. I'll just illuminate, illiterate, whatever the word is for dropping that barrier. So as the wizard runs up and crests the forest, he runs up to the first building he sees, getting to the entrance, seeing two panicked individuals trying to calm things down, and just says, "Fuck it," and drops a barrier, because I need my portable barn.
All right.
Yeah, that's that old lady and her kids who you're protecting.
Yeah.
I need my barn. That's all I cared about. There ends
I
the
mean, you can kill the kids, but that fine ass silver fox, keep that safe.
I'm going to hide every cougar from you from now on during a mission.
Shit, a white woman's a white woman. You back it up.
All right.
She's blue.
As you make your announcement to calm down, you hear in your mind and also broadcast in a very similar saying. Don't listen to them. They want you weak. They want you subservient. They want to feed you to the outside world.
Damn you, Antifa. All right,
Circus,
so
do I understand this correctly? That means that the rioters I inspired,
hear
and the
that
rioters
too, or
he's
does every-
inspiring are separate or the same?
What did you inspire the rioters to do?
About 2 sessions ago, I inspired some rioters to fight for blue collar rights. Pretty much.
Oh, they're the same.
You asshole.
So if they're the same people, I'm just sitting in the barrier like, y'all need to calm down.
Does everyone
The
hear
voice
that broadcast?
The voice I heard in my head, does it sound familiar?
Yes, it does indeed.
All right, who does it remind me of?
It sounds like a short little bastard.
I'm not
Okay,
sure if this
your
broadcast
bloody
gets
well
to the
hobbit. She goes over as she's still doing the parlay, looks over at, I guess, Mort, who's the closest. That bloody well hobbit council member is going over and calls it.
Where is he? I'll shoot him.
Where's Palps?
You have not found him yet.
Okay,
Checking that explosion.
So you're
Yeah, when
scanning the crowds,
Checking
making
the
notice.
bushes.
we're gonna flip. So I'll search for the little hobbit guys. Come on.
It's
Oh,
an
no,
Easter egg
okay.
hunt, but we have to find a hobbit.
Can
Have you tried the
It's like finding a
Shire or
leprechaun.
Mordor?
Can Tail scan for him?
Tolkien is already
Yep,
gone.
go ahead and make that notice check.
Yep.
I was there at the fall. You ain't got to remind me.
Well, you're talking about the Hobbit, so I'm just saying.
+1, I believe.
Yep.
Mordor is not a place. It's in your heart.
Do I need a raise? Do I find
if you let
anything?
me
Should
off,
I raise?
I keep the Shire here.
It will be contested, so he will make the resist the.
Then I'll
Can I roll
I will
notice as
reroll
well?
then.
Those are just
Dang it.
got a couple notice rolls right there.
I mean, if these riders want to riot, well, we can settle them down real quick, y'all.
It's not my fault, Lucian. Respect my resistance.
My man, I don't care if this town burns itself to the ground at this point. They're so afraid of facing the outside world, of facing the reality of the world we live in. They're willing to burn down their own damn town. I say let them burn it. And when the wall falls, let them fly or fall.
As long as you don't mind me claiming it after.
Let's find Palps first.
That ain't none of my business.
I love Lucian. From now on, this is why I could tell which one was the fake.
We got bigger things to deal with.
He's such an asshole.
His diversion from his antics is always, Lucian, there's a bigger picture.
Lucian now wants to take over the coalition and use it for good. I got
We're
bigger
not
goals.
entirely opposed on that, because if they were this simple after analyzing your doppelganger's tactics, we'll talk later.
Oh, pain in the butt. I built him up, and then I closed the game, and I opened the game again, and he's back to default.
Damn you machines.
Damn you all.
Oh,
There's
just-
so many things I need to edit.
So the cocaine wore off. He's back to normal.
Oh,
The cocaine, sorry.
for reminding me of that, Ross. I have need to make things like Swab Squad.
I wasn't
Swab
denied
Squad
the
Centris
cocaine.
is special clone. Special
Oh,
clone.
what was the drug they used in the RoboCop movie?
Oh,
I forget.
it was
God.
like Bliss or something.
It was made by Kane. What was it?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
made by Kane.
Nuke.
Is that
I
what
think
it was?
called Nuke.
Okay.
Maybe.
I know they were like,
Yeah. And it came with all the different colors.
oh,
yeah.
I actually mistook it. You said that one, and I went with Judge Dredd slow mo.
Ah.
No.
Nope, it is called Nuke. RoboCop 2.
Yeah, it was those little
Hmm.
ampules. Yeah.
Or the big tube for the robot dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love RoboCop 2.
That Dread movie with, was it Kyle Urban or Keith Urban?
Carl Urban. That
Carl
was a good
Urban.
movie.
Yeah, that was
Definitely not Keith Urban.
And definitely not Kyle.
Not the country
Urban.
music
Y'all.
singer.
Isn't Keith Urban your favorite?
No.
Guy's a dick.
I know his name. I couldn't name one song.
Yeah, me neither.
It's kind of funny that a country singer's named Urban.
That is amusing, yes.
Maybe just mostly to me.
All right. That'll be close enough.
Oh, Mega, I have a
What's
new
up?
trick to show
It's like a
you.
rapper named Goodfather. Crazy.
All right. Now, as we were...
Mega, I have a new
Grim, you were searching?
Yeah.
I await.
All right.
Eden and Kevin were doing that too.
You get a ping, something moving over here, this area.
I think that little bastard's over here. Oh, do I shoot him? I can shoot him?
Go ahead, and we're going to go into combat.
Yeah!
Toggle combat states.
Grim time.
Circus, do you want me to do this thing on my combat turn or my normal before
On
the
your combat turn.
All right, I will go with that.
Grim time is not so good today.
All right.
I'll let everyone
Bing.
go first before I re-roll.
Being the dock lit up, I'll light up too.
Oh my god, that's a lot of people.
Oh, it's gonna get worse.
Don't make it worse. It's bad enough.
I thought about making a illusion of a overwhelming force so they surrender, but
The illusion of a giant blue dragon. So it'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, he's back.
You take so the rules of engagement, we take out palps, and then we deal with the riders in a peaceful way if we could.
you and me, Doc, twins.
There were no jokers rolled this round that I can see.
Oh, I know what he's playing. You dirty, dirty man. I love it. Yes. I love you, Doc. I love you, Doc.
I'm in a barrier. I'm fine. I'm in a mega barrier. I'm fine.
Oh,
I got people to protect, and I'm gonna keep this shield going.
all right. No character can soak wounds until a joker is drawn. Very well.
God bless America.
And And I can get away with that one because the witch played a card earlier that lets me do some dirty shit. But I think I'm out of cards I can play for the scene, for the game, for the rest of the thing, unless somebody does something naughty.
I still have 2 cards I can play.
All right. Now we start.
Can I play Betrayed?
You can. I mean,
I just
you
wanted-
have the bargain. You have the bargain effect.
I just wanted for conviction.
Do it. Do it.
I think I closed out your.
Wait, if I use that one, is that the only one I get? I forgot. I know I get 2. Did I use one already?
You get 2. You
You've
you
used
did
one.
one already.
Oh, then I'm not using Betrayed then. I'll go
Yeah,
without.
you used spill the beans already.
Yeah, I'll go without the conviction then, because I need bullseye at some point.
There it is.
I am going to spend a Benny to re-roll my card, though.
All
If
right.
you get a Joker, you're gonna ruin his little thing.
All right.
No, he's
I'm
fine.
Gonna, I'm
He's
going to
fine.
stick with my 9 then. I don't want to risk it. You're right.
All right. Is everybody ready to begin the combat?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are ready.
Okay, Morthias is going to start off. He is
I
going
die,
to
I
just
die.
go on to hold immediately because
Smart.
he's trying to talk down the rioters and be one of them
Little
while
man
looking
goes.
around and thinking, you know, an awful lot of real estate is going to be available for quite cheap. Maybe I'll finally get a house up here.
Mhm. I see we've spent a lot of time together, Mort.
Although I did spend most of my house fund on Lilix.
Oh God.
We'll make sure she's worth it. Oh wait, he's not in the bubble. Never mind.
Palps is going to.
Shit, I see who's in the bubble.
Is the bubble 360 degrees?
Mm-hmm.
Or does it stop on the ground?
It's a dome.
So it does
It's
stop
up
on the ground.
It's a sphere.
Oh, so it is a sphere.
I am sad to see who I might have assisted. Now that I look at them,
You should be sad.
just gonna sadden my corner here.
Okay, Palps.
Palps
Keep it moving.
whips out his side blade as he goes flying at this guy here.
Psyblade. That little bastard.
Of course he's a cyber knight.
Side blade, not side sword.
He's
Close
a dirty-
enough.
He's a dirty blade.
Mega's bad with the details sometimes.
Okay, we can kill him now. He attacked the civil servant.
So am I, apparently, if I look
Alright.
at who's in this sphere with me, because it's not going to be good.
Those kids are gonna eat you.
They might.
Only if they're rust monsters. You'll be fine.
It's like
Exactly.
3 mini Chuckies.
You have no flesh. You'll be fine.
I mean, no, he said rust monsters.
All right, that did not attack proper. Let's try this again.
The dread of
boy.
every second
There
edition
we
D&D
go.
game.
Palps is
I have a
retarded.
plan for backup. It's just not as effective as me, but it's better than you.
I like how you said backup, even though you're a computer.
Weapons free, Graham. Go in and take out Palps.
Kill that NPC.
For the viewers who don't recall, the people I might have spawned the barrier around happen to be the demon children and the psycho mom.
A less proud civil servant.
I saw you do that. I thought it was on purpose. I was proud of you.
It was not on purpose.
You need to
I saw
look at
that. I
Which
saw
one
that
did
about
you
10 minutes
expect?
after.
you need to look at the fucking map a little
How
more
do you
often,
not
dude.
zoom in?
I saw the map. It was
How-
entirely.
How could you not
user
see her
error.
sexy ass from orbit? I could spot her right away.
It was entirely user error.
All right,
It's so
he moves
worth
up, and he will also.
I see we're doing the same thing.
Smoke from the encounter. Special effect.
Come on, roll that one.
It's our intangibility side effect.
We'll spend a penny on that thing.
Roll right now.
Not the best roll.
We just inhaled
Ooh,
our German
ooh, ooh,
friend.
ooh. Wait a minute.
Ah,
Damn, Hans, you some good shit.
All right.
the best.
He activates his abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, get in there.
If you saw that video,
And-
Frost, I made, I was trying to make it look like Hans walking
Grim,
through
you're
different
up.
time periods.
Taking 3 shots.
Yeah, I saw it was
I
good.
think it,
First shot going to Palps.
well, people who know it might get it
Um,
better. People who don't might just think he's really cool.
Let's see.
Well, he's also really cool.
Yeah.
Did he go away?
Keep your face going.
Where's my... and where's... How do I turn on the take him down one, or is it automatic?
Come on, JT, keep it going. What are you doing?
Shut your fucking mouth. I don't see the take it down, so I'm going to assume it's auto.
Yep.
All right.
Did y'all miss me?
No. Come on. What is this
I love
shit?
the honesty.
All right, I gotta rise. All right, Palps, time to die.
Am I the only one that had a connection to Lucian besides friendly conversation?
Yeah, I'm gonna play Bullseye, so he takes 6. Unless your thing.
Better room looks good.
All right. So 24 AP 4. Yep. You still got.
You're gonna have to play the Bullseye for me, but take
Yep.
6.
And he can't sell.
Bullseye.
That is
Good
true.
job.
You cannot soak.
Go away, kid.
Who's this? 11.
No little baby kitty.
Look at that kitty get the scritches.
Pretty kid.
Yeah, and he cannot soak wounds right now. So
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend.
he comes leaping out of the bush, carves into the civil servant with his side blade, and gets shot square in the back by Grim.
I want to shoot him in his big fat head.
Also,
Does he die?
did you
He does not die.
6
did you take
wounds,
in
he
the
don't
thing
die.
with Bullseye?
I mean, if he got the right things to roll, yeah, he gonna survive it.
Okay, I'll shoot him again.
By the way, I don't think Hans is in the combat.
Did you put yourself in combat?
No,
Hans?
because I was AFK. The Amazon driver called. And he said, "I can't drive down your road because there's branches that might scratch my truck." I'm like,
So left click and toggle it.
That's how Gothic
And
roll.
we'll see what you
works.
roll, and we'll see about
Yeah.
these moves because it's important.
so I had to walk 600 million
Oh,
miles.
of
down the
course.
end.
Oh, Hans.
God damn it, Hans. You fucked us.
Did he roll it? Did he roll one?
Of course he did.
You got a Joker.
Fuck.
I was evidently on hold.
You ruined us.
Well, with no jokers. yeah.
I will leave it up to the DM.
And there's
I'll
your
even
card
roll
in the
for it.
inside the.
I'll leave it up to the DM. I'll even roll like 50-50 for it. We did aim that for after the people rolled their initiatives.
You can pull it back if you want.
All right, I'm gonna give it a 50-50. What is that?
Go
2d10. All right.
And also, if somebody who's down low wants to go faster,
Okay.
I have this in my hand for an
You know
initiative.
what? We have a chat. I'm gonna abuse the chat. Chat, if you're there, whoever's there, was it highs or lows? Because I forgot to call it. Highs being they do or do not include before the Joker, or lows being they.
Did anybody want, while we're doing this, Frost's Ace?
Yeah.
I
So
would've-
there's 3 of you down there.
I would have taken it, but too late now.
I mean, I
Well,
would.
you have the Queen
up,
of
but I
Diamonds.
like
so.
the chat screw.
I
with
know, but
people.
I could have saved that guy from Palps killing him if I had gone before Palps. But it's all right. I don't care about that guy.
So then we've got Cyber Knight, Kevin, or Lucian.
If they don't decide, Highs was gonna be there.
Eyes. So let's make sure that works.
Sassy said
Sassy
hi.
says hi. Sassy says hi. All right. So after the Joker is when it comes into effect.
So it wouldn't have changed anything.
Yeah, it doesn't apply in this.
It just means whenever the next Joker comes up, it'll go away.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
Alrighty then, I'm gonna roll damage.
I will take that
Yep,
ASB.
go
No one
ahead.
else spoke up, so go ahead and throw that to me, sir.
I mean, okay.
I appreciate that, Sassy.
You're on.
It is always good to have a little fun having the chat participate.
I
and-
will re-roll that damage.
You are on hold for now.
Yep,
me-
yep.
I will re-roll the
Hans is
damage.
automatically on hold.
That
Lucian
damage was
is-
dog shit.
On hold.
Come on, another 6. That's what I'm talking about.
There we go.
All right, Palps, take 4.
4. Nope. Where'd the 4?
I'll take
4. Apply.
Now he's dead, for sure.
Nothing's for sure.
yeah, it's not for sure. I could resurrect them if you want.
Or he's in someone else's body. That might not even be what he
Alps
really
has
looks
been
like.
incapacitated and has suffered a permanent injury and is bleeding out.
Third shot.
I have suffered this type of injury many times.
Hang on. His guts are broken. His vigor
His
goes
guts
down.
are broken.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I broke my guts. Shit all over the place.
Oh, come on now. That's a hit.
How much did Grim particularly hate these Palps? I'm just saying, there is a lot of hatred there.
I'll tell you
So
after
much
this
hatred
roll.
right now.
I'll tell you after this 7 damage roll.
And this is still unsoakable for me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep, thanks to Sassy's decision.
You didn't expect Palps to die that easy, did you? Because he had a lot of fucking wounds that he could take with that whatever you did, that deflection.
Oh, this one's only a temporary injury.
Wait.
He obviously
7
has
more and he's
mind
not
That
dead?
powers.
is entirely fair if he is artificial. I'm just saying.
He obviously has mind powers, so I'm not even sure that's his real body.
Wait,
His
the 7
guts are
more
broken.
didn't kill him?
His guts are also busted. The 1 wound and 7 wounds from here forward does the same thing because
Oh,
he's
God.
already at wound cap.
So he don't die?
He'll die if he gets hit one more time.
I just hit him a 3rd time.
Well,
It's 7
I mean,
wounds.
generally
After
you're
your
supposed to kill him
third
with a
try.
melee attack, but
He has
After
to,
you-
he has
third
to roll
try.
less than roll 0 or less on his vigor check to
Why
die
can't-
out.
Why can't I
To
kill
sum
him?
this up, Grim, you have shot him so much that you exploded his torso, and he is barely holding on by the sheer constitution of his vitality.
But I did so much damage. He should
I
be
mean,
dead.
I'd have shot him
all this
and
damage.
disintegrated him because that's how I
Think how
roll.
hard it would be to kill him without the soak bonus.
Why is he not dead? I want him dead.
Shoot him again.
His vigor is very,
Next
very
turn
poor
you
right
get.
now.
I'm out
Walk
of
over to him
shootings.
and crush his head.
The next
your
turn,
foot.
if anybody else hits him, he is fucked.
Finish him.
But I don't know who else is paying attention.
Are you going to move at all?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna move down on him. Can I get to him?
You can move up to your pace.
I don't know what my pace is. Hold on.
Your pace
I
is
lost my
probably
sheet.
between- What's your bonus for athletics?
Who the hell knows?
If you double click on your token, it opens up your sheet.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. I hate doing it the other way. It's a pain. I got a 5 and an 8.
I just always keep my
Shit.
shit open.
5 and 8, so that gives you
Yep,
13.
pace of 5. So, and you would have had to declare running before taking your shots because it would have incurred the. So you can move 5 squares.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here. I'll let somebody else finish him.
But that
All
was-
right. Are you done with your turn?
Yes.
Would anybody else like to come off hold?
Any of you
nope,
there
not yet.
want to do
Hans,
that?
you are on hold. Lucian, you are also on hold currently.
Not yet.
Since I'm next to the only person that's going to affect is the witch because everybody else is around, but she's the one who might get smacked in the face here. I'm gonna play that.
+2 parry and toughness until the next Joker is dealt.
Nice.
Cool, I got it.
Thank you, Frost.
All right, Cintrus, you're up.
And Logan the pig.
All right.
Oh,
I will
it's
be
okay
doing,
too.
I'm gonna target the
I can
pig.
draw him from the thing, so
It's
I will
okay. I get a new one every 1d4 days.
scroll over,
Plenty of bacon then. We'll be good.
drag him into being. I think I can drag him into being.
She's just weeping as she eats bacon.
Bacon
No,
pig.
stop opening the character page.
Dude, at this point, she's gonna turn evil.
Oh, it's not letting me drag him.
It's inevitable. We all see it.
Well, Circus, I am making the summon the ally.
Okay. Are you
And
summoning?
I'm making the clone.
All right. Give me a moment.
Why is it giving me spellcasting instead of technomancy? I'm gonna roll technomancy.
When you added the power, did you select spellcasting
Techno wizardry.
or something? by
Where you
mistake?
put it? Where do you want to pop him out?
He is going to pop up right here.
Inside the barrier.
Yes, inside the barrier. Yep, perfect. And I'll roll technomancy properly. Oh, it's a good roll. It's a good roll. So that means that he has half my power instead of a quarter.
Okay.
And all right, I will use him accordingly.
Okay. He pops out. Let me set him.
I'm intangible. He is not.
Yep. And he will. Oh, I need you to be a group leader,
I need to spend the right amount of points for this, so I am down.
and I
this.
need you to follow Cintrus. Okay. He will act on your turn now.
All right, and that is the end of my turn.
Okay. You cast him up. He does his thing on your turn, and the militias start to go.
Hold on. I'll take my action before they go.
All right.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna hold on, let me I'm gonna move to here. I'm gonna take 2 actions. I'm gonna do a slumber large size here and here to put these groups to sleep. Or at least try to.
All right.
And let's see. Slumber. I'm going to do strong mega modifier to make it a -4 to resist. And nightmare also. So if they do wake up, they'll be fatigued. 3, 4, 5, 6 extra points.
All right. And you said
I'm a little
large burst
rusty.
template here.
Yeah, here. Hold on.
You can get 3 of them in one large burst template here.
Where?
If you put it
Here, I can only do 3.
you can only hit 3 of the 4.
Oh,
Which end would you like to leave open, the left one or the right one?
We'll leave the left one open. And then the other one's going to be here.
Okay, there's 1 large burst template there. And the other one you want there.
Yeah, and I'm going to Benny that. Benny that too. What crappy rolls today. All right, that's better. So that's the first group. And they roll, they get a -4 on their resist.
All right, spirits at a -4. All right, they are sleepy.
And then the second group, I'm just going to re-roll what's already set up. Make it easy. And boom, -4 on that one too.
Let's see. Visible torch, reach, cover, heart attack, on fire, poisoned, covered, diseased, bleeding out, encumbered, prone, frightened, distracted, vulnerable, stunned.
And they'll be asleep for 1 hour. If they are awakened, they'll be awakened with
I'm
the
just going to set them
fatigue
to
effect.
stunned because I don't have a sleep.
Good enough.
Oh, not entangled, stunned.
And then I will move away
All right.
once
And
that's
then
done.
these three, and it's a spirit to resist, right?
I believe so. Let me double check.
Yeah,
yes.
it was.
Spirit with a -4.
Oh, that wasn't the right. Okay, it did do the -4, but I needed to set group roll. And they take a nap too.
Night, night. And that is my action. Move in, put them to sleep, move out.
We just killing palps.
Yep.
Unless Circus spends points, then yes.
Finish him.
I'm going to set them as incapacitated just to make things easier, and hopefully it'll affect them in the combat tracker better.
Whatever we must
Just
do,
so
our
I know
glorious God in thee.
Once I know I can do this, it'll be fun.
All right, on to the militiamen. Unless Hans wants to go before them.
No, he's kind of just watching everybody like, seeing what they're doing.
Oh, so this one is going to... What have we got here? Gear. This one is going to become everybody else's favorite person in the whole world. Except Dave. Dave's going to hate him. He takes a shot and shakes Morthaniel. Or Morthias, sorry. Morthias will then
Hans
react.
has alligator arms right now. Like, oh no, can't stop it. Oh, I mean, he's out of reach. I can't quite get to him.
He is going to spend a Benny to unshake, come off of hold. Oh, that's not where you're supposed to be. That's where you're supposed to
Hey, Circus,
be. Yes.
have fun. You get all of these.
GPU fans just kicked on. Must be working overtime.
How would he? So, casual villainy.
My
All right.
must have some effect, yes?
I get a new Benny.
Good for you.
Now, Matthias, why are you being...
Have fun with the drink, JT.
Should be up here. All right, now, there we go. Now, he's had about enough out of this guy. Can't shoot me? How dare you shoot me? I was on your side. I was one of you. Oh, and fucking fucks. Of course.
And that's is that the guy whose sister he was with that's yelling at him?
Yep. That is the guy whose sister he did unspeakable things to.
Yeah.
I might disintegrate
Got her
more.
into Raid Shadow Legends.
What did I miss here? I see a $20 super chat from Anvek. Casually villainy.
That's for you to get a drink,
Detriment.
JT.
You drink, Circus gets the Benny.
Ah, that works for me. Thank you, sir. Let me go
I'll
do
drink
that then.
I'll drink a coffee to that.
I'll go get a drink.
I'm finally waking up.
It's been a while since I have donated to JT. This is my recompense.
Here's my sexy bottle I brought back from the hotel that inspired The Shining. Because I finished the bottle, they gave it to me. Very nice. Smells so good.
All right. He targets. He takes a swing.
You don't do things.
He should be unshaken. I spent the need to unshake.
Your bennies mean nothing to my power.
There we go. All right, now let's try this again. Are you not? Oh, you get targeted. It's being weird.
I had to turn a fan on. Is it overly loud or is it good?
No, you're good.
Oh, you're good. We don't hear that shit at all.
Hot as freaking Florida.
Sweat, baby, sweat.
Oh, that's why it's being stupid.
I gotta,
Took that away too. Sorry about this. Hang on.
I got a chaser for this. I haven't had a drink in so long.
You don't get no
Pussy!
shit.
Pussy!
Suffer.
Chasers are for girls.
Your suffering is for viewers.
All right, let's try this now.
I don't see you drinking, Mr. Drunk Boy.
I'm drinking coffee. sir.
Because I have drank all the wine in my house during the process of month.
I'm talking about Mr. Mega talking all that crap over there. Passing out on stream.
I did not pass out on stream, sir.
Right after stream.
There we go.
I fell asleep after. I didn't pass out because I woke up. If you pass out, you don't wake up, sir.
Fair enough.
I took a little nap.
No, you pass out too.
Ever?
And I still made it to run the game, sir.
Fair enough.
I was only like 10 minutes late. That ain't too bad.
Still a bitch.
All right, and this guy
Still
who
got
just
the
shot
game going quicker
him.
than this one. So give me a break.
Okay, guy who just shot him gets smacked squarely in the chest with a hammer and goes flying back into the explosion or into the fiery explosion behind him.
Matthias is whooping ass.
Morthias has broken out his Thrustmaster.
Oh no. Oh no.
He wields a two-handed hammer that says Thrustmaster 5000 on the side.
Thrustmaster Flex.
I really might murder him next turn. We'll see.
Is he killing the rioters?
He's the one that shot him.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Grim can understand.
Alright, this one here. Alright, you target that guy. And pardon me while I shoot myself.
I mean, as long as you hit the balls, you're good.
You weren't kidding when you said shoot yourself.
He misses. Oh, excuse me. He fails to shoot himself.
That was great.
Best attempt.
Oh,
Missing balls make tiny target.
Ball targets. I've heard of those.
Wait a minute. There.
I mean, I could put everyone to sleep, but y'all gonna murder them all. So I guess,
We might not murder all.
I'm going after Palps. Palps is the only one I'm killing.
Oh, that's that one. Okay. So
He's
Yeah,
fucking
If I
look at
can
him.
negotiate
He's dead.
before they kill everybody, this is good plan.
You can put everyone
Well,
else to sleep.
he also fails to shoot him.
I'll allow it.
Shoot the cop. Next
I
militia
will
member.
allow. This is fun.
Got glitter leader shooting depleted uranium rounds at everybody.
I shot it at the moon.
Yeah, and the moon still sent HR report.
Oh, I feel
All
so
the poor-
sorry about that.
All those poor mutants on the moon. Oh,
Yeah.
someone keeps shooting at us. Those bastards from Earth.
As
Now
long
all
as it was
mutants
actually the
were
moon he was
tough,
shooting at and not the Technodrome, which is stuck in low Earth orbit right now.
Yeah,
Or
shoot
that,
at anything that's not
Lovecraftian
inside
creature
planet.
went to leave and you shot him as he passed the moon.
Because just in case nobody knows, because Rifts Palladium also owned the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles role-playing game, so it's the same universe. And canonically, in universe, Krang and the Technodrome are floating around in low Earth orbit around Rift's Earth.
I
Wow.
would so hang out with Krang.
If that's true, I have a new goal.
I have a new goal now.
I want to find the Rat King.
I need to go find Master
All
Splinter.
right.
I'll find Master Splinter.
Okay, this guy here takes a shot that bounces off the barrier.
And Emmett signs off to go find Splinter.
I look at the militia guy. Hey, I'm right here. You could have shot me.
This guy. Do I not? I have nobody targeted right now. This guy is also going to win awards for being the anti-mort stab it squad. Except he can't hit for shit.
Dude, these dice are crap today for everybody.
Militiaman takes out his combat knife and stabs squarely at Mort's chest. And Mort says, "At least buy me dinner before trying to penetrate."
Very nice.
And the next one, this guy.
God damn you, you fucking amazing pervert.
And this one will also shoot.
I
Mort.
heard somebody call. What was that?
Missed.
Ah,
One more.
as he was signed off to squeeze one out.
This one here. Looks.
You should have put some of that white powder from that donut under your nose and got back on. Would have been great.
If only that's what I was on.
He's gonna move up here, and because that's the option he has, he will also take a shot at Mort because nobody else is sticking their heads out for them.
Dicks out for more.
Mort dodges out of the way of that shot as well, and civil servants are up. Jealous civil servant, this guy. Who will not target.
Stop resisting.
They throw their hands up. Don't shoot.
Oh God, mother.
I don't think Grim understands that gesture. He's coming right at me.
I mean, if they consent, does that mean I can run my experiments?
That sounds like something Morthaniel would say.
I mean, I am his videographer.
No, you're Morthias's videographer. You were unwittingly witness to Morthias or to Morthaniel. Too many damn words.
I mean, pseudo is a really boring term to express the fact that you were there. Cameraman, no.
Surprised we don't have a Mortholio.
Mortholio Caruccio.
Now that you mention
Yet.
how much do you think I broadcast over the comms to a specific ex-lover of Cyberknight? I've sent him many messages since we met.
I've never had a lover.
Quit messaging her fuck boys, please.
Yes, in your definition, Harlot Knight, but
17.
however...
All right, toughness 10. They are perfectly fine. He sets off a magic blast right up there. Both of them tank it with their armor. No issues whatsoever there. Cyber Knight, you're up.
Can I change it to Harlot Light?
The Saber's just done.
Alrighty. Who's still active? These boys?
There's
Alrighty.
two guys at the bottom.
Are these two still active?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright.
One of them is stabbing at Mort, who's talking about penetration.
Stop talking about penetration. It's weird.
Well, he's the one trying to penetrate me.
3 actions. Non-lethal. And going to roll.
Thank you, Kaio. Kaio with another NPC, Circus.
Kaio with another NPC.
Thank you, Kaio. You're the best.
I mean, I was catching up with him a little bit, adding in
You'll
so many
never
of his
catch
NPCs
him.
right now.
There you go. That's the first one.
So,
All right, first one.
so my YouTube finally gave me the chance to unfuck myself,
Honk.
and every time I do it, it just keeps
Next
fucking
one.
up. I can't win, man.
Waiting for my AdSense to pay out today,
roll,
actually.
Benny.
Is today the day? Oh fuck, that's not good. Then I might have to wait a whole
Is
nother
it?
month.
Let me verify. I think it's today.
Alright, that's a hit.
I'm gonna have to talk to these people because they won't let me change it. It says change. I go to
Yesterday was my payout day, and it
I
takes a
think
couple days.
35 goes over and fucks him up.
Yeah, 35 AP 20 does a significant amount of thunk to him. Did you remember to target the other one?
No,
It is nothing.
because you're a slut and I didn't want to go over and make things easy for you.
Well, look,
Um,
that is relative.
Woman.
Okay. Alright, can I hear any more damage? Or any more combat going on?
There's one to the south
yes.
of here.
Oh,
Quite a
this
bit.
one over here. Okay, so my pace is 8.
Go away.
Let's see, I need to go over and get the bloody ruler out. 8. Can I get over to him?
How dare you?
Yes, I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna go and snap him up.
Remember to target him.
Yes, Mom.
You can forget the details. It's all right.
Rerolling with Benny. Alright, normal. Alright, and this is also another non-lethal.
On. 5 wounds, non-lethal.
Alright, I'm done.
The bonk stick comes out.
Bam, 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 done.
All right, Kevin, you're up.
You have a moderator stick.
I am going to 14 pace all the way over here and stab at the.
You're gonna skewer poor Palps with your trident.
Yep. So is that a +2? Actually,
That was damage, not
yep,
attack.
that was wrong. Hold on.
Try again.
Our glorious leader, Triton and a man who's down.
You put everyone else to sleep.
Yeah, I put him to sleep. I didn't stab an unarmed man who's unconscious.
He wasn't
with a
armed. He had
stake to kill him.
He had the side blade. What are you talking about?
No, it
He
went
killed
away
a
when he
civil
passed
servant
out.
like 5 seconds ago.
Hit with a raise.
There's no honor in this kill. That's why I didn't shoot him.
You're just making shit up now.
No, there's no honor.
He's been making shit up this whole time.
There is no honor in killing a man who's already unconscious. Come on. Where's the
Honor?
in that?
Which group is this?
I barely knew her.
Wah wah.
Honor? I prefer under her.
I don't need to know that.
I mean,
Oh,
it's a
look, another target.
I prefer behind, but you know,
I'm gonna knock him out just for my own sanity.
we're talking position.
Accidental backhand, non-lethal.
If he takes the bottom, he's never a winner.
All right, rolling on that in kit. Another permanent injury.
Worth it if you get in there.
Stop it.
I stabbed at his arm and ripped it off or something.
Yeah, he no longer has an arm.
You're having a bad day, friend. You really shouldn't have messed around with this.
I feel bad for the poor
You
soul that
see
he
what
put the
happens
body
when you
in.
ride ginger, little man.
All right, is that your action?
Yep.
All right. Now, which civil servant is this? This one, who sees these guys falling asleep.
Sorry
and
for
he's
the
going
beeps if you guys can hear that.
We can.
4, 5, 6.
Oh well, nothing I can do about it.
I didn't hear no fucking beep.
Good.
I hear.
Roll it. Extra 5 move. 1, 2.
A beep is like a bell, and it's never over.
He moves up this direction to go help his buddy out. He's been killed by palps.
Don't kill the pal. I mean, kill the palps. Palps must.
This one.
Oh.
And Vic laughs at
You
everything.
have
I don't even know what he's laughing at half.
I'm laughing at how much trouble I'm in.
Oh, what did you do now? I wasn't.
I might have locked myself in a barrier with people we were really
The bad people.
Well, the good news is, Anvik, they aren't on the combat encounter, so you should be okay.
The good thing is that barrier is not a concentration spell.
Did you guys finally kill palps?
No, just ripped his arm off.
he now has one arm.
Why doesn't he die? What is he made out of?
Wild card.
He is
Made out of
made
wild card.
of enemies that we
It's,
get
it's
this
hard to
one.
kill wild cards.
Is it?
Yes.
Never had a problem.
That's because we mostly
We
had
haven't fought that many wild cards. You're usually targeting the.
You
yeah.
shoot a lot more civilians than you think.
You usually shoot the extras.
I
At
shoot
the
the bosses too.
end of
I
the
just
round,
can't hurt him.
I'm just going to have Hans activate a couple of powers because he can't do anything non-lethal exactly, so he's just going to activate a couple of powers. So I'm just going to roll them,
Okay.
just to get him going here. Let's see. It's going
Oh,
to be.
why is it saying reload application? What happened? Did it die?
It's a good question.
Why do we all get bennies? I guess someone
Because
donated.
I took him off. I took Hans off hold,
Yeah.
and his so
Ah,
those bennies did not actually get given.
Let me
They
see
were
if I
given when
focus
he
the-
drew the.
whatchamacallit.
You
died.
they schlep. So we only have 4.
All right. So
Yeah.
he's. All right. He's
How
got
many
his
bennies
smite
did
and
we
his
get?
speed.
Foundry's being retardo.
All right.
How many bennies did we accidentally
I
get?
think your storm
Just
reached
one.
me.
Oh, it's
Was it heading south?
eight.
see that.
All right, Hans, pick your character or pick your card because you're quick.
Yeah. Where
Or is it level-headed?
did it not? Why don't I see the choice?
Because you're a filthy gal.
I don't think you're in combat again. Are you, Hans? Oh, yeah, you are in combat.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah.
Well, here, I'll click on the. Oh, it says I lack permission to update combatant.
Oh, so it is because you're a failed sailor.
If I click on draw initiative,
Try it again.
there we go. All right.
You'd be
so
kidding
draw
me.
Card.
What happened, man? This
All right,
thing does
7
not want
hearts.
to load.
Oh, it still won't let me update. I don't know what it's doing.
I used 2 bennies and got nothing higher than a
Just your
6.
turn as normal, and we will adapt after.
All right.
Aaron got the red joker.
Silence.
Oh, sexy mama, you ruined
There
our...
you go. I don't know why it's making me do it for you, but
Okay.
Oh wow!
And
It
did
is
you
not
throw one into
taking
my hand?
yep.
And I can see if someone wants it. Oh, who would like a jack of clubs?
I'll take it.
Okay. Lucian, I will update you to the Jack of Clubs.
I got a 6, and I spent 2 bennies to get that damn 6.
Ow.
That's rough, buddy.
That is rough.
I mean,
These dice.
it's bad, but it's not as bad as most of the field. But it's worse than the people that I'm stuck in the field with.
Yeah, but I
so
spent 2
I'm
bennies
gonna
to get the
reroll
6.
that. I'll take the 9. 9 is better than 2.
Okay.
And we
Is
can soak
everybody
damage
ready
now.
while
Yep,
we're
we
waiting?
can soak damage now.
Are you back in yet, JT?
No. Unfortunately, I am not.
Is that because you're
No.
poor?
Yes. Now I'm back.
Now you're back. All right. So, is everybody satisfied with their cards? Grim, you've got a Queen of Hearts.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think there's no one left for me to shoot anyway at the moment, right?
Oh, there's people.
Oh,
I mean, there's
people.
Palp still, but
He's still not. How did the rest of y'all not kill him?
I ripped
We
his
just
arm
went over
off,
that.
so I
He's
know
a
how-
wild card. They're hard
Yeah.
to kill. Jesus Christ. Put your hearing gears on, buddy.
It has nothing to do with me giving him an extra penny.
You gave him a Benny. Oh, you gave him a Benny. Yeah, that's right. I'm a bit busy, mega ass.
Dude, like we just went over this with you like 4 minutes ago.
I
right.
figured big fucking giant Kevin could kill a little bastard in the
We just went
meantime.
over how he ripped his arm
Evan
off.
ripped an arm off, yeah.
And then you said he ain't dead. We said, no, he's a wild card. They're hard to kill. We went over how you just kill civilians.
Boss, get
Roll
in
the
this
tape.
area.
Roll
I
the
need
tape.
you.
Yeah, roll the tape.
Never killed
Roll
a
it back.
civilian. That's a
You'll
lie.
see it right there.
It's a lie.
Ah, I have bad seasons.
Why is she killing
I mean, no one's a civilian in the world of RIFTS, let's be honest.
That's right.
Everyone's a combatant at some level.
Hey, Lucian, your lover is killing the civilians that we're trying to put to sleep. So just to let you know.
Oh, you mean like the rest of y'all are doing? So it's fine, I guess.
I didn't do that. I'm going after the Palps. What are you talking about? In Grim.
Yet.
She
You
takes
ass.
she takes a few steps back and shouts, "Stay away from my children!" and sets these poor bastards on fire.
Yeah, she's a mama protecting her kids. I'll give her a pass.
Oh, okay.
I'll give her a
Okay.
pass.
Okay.
Her fine ass, do whatever she wants.
Okay, Circus, did you just
What
set
the
her
hell's
children
wrong
on
with you?
fire?
You know
Did
what?
she just
No,
what?
he set the
Oh,
he set
she
the
set the
sleep
dogs
militia
on
boys
fire.
on fire.
There's not enough. We don't have
So
enough time to go over it. I'm sure.
Love interest on sexy grandma.
I thought you already did that. Oh wait, no,
Is
not
that
yet.
enough to
No, he hasn't
imply
yet.
she is an ally rather than an enemy at the moment?
Yeah,
don't
we can
care,
get
no.
bennies. Do we get bennies because of her Joker?
No, I'm just asking this because I'm in the barrier.
Too
with
late.
her.
You are in the barrier with her. She has not taken a hostile action towards you.
Yeah, if she's not hostile to me right now, I'm gonna call that lucky.
All right, so the one of them falls over and starts screaming as he is immolated, and the other one is shaken as he's trying to put the fire out from his mining pants.
Really don't like those dogs, so I'm okay with what she's doing.
These are not the dogs.
They're not the dogs.
They're
These are
dogs!
mine.
I don't like the side dogs either. Glad I wasn't here for them. I'd have killed them all.
They are my mistakes, therefore they are dogs.
I mean, I killed
Hey,
most of them.
they're the
Good
Good
goodest
job,
boys.
Grim. I appreciate you.
They're
They
the
are-
goodest
talking
boys.
to
You
you.
have a new appreciation for
Sacrifice
them.
for my conviction.
I know. Only when I'm in control will I truly appreciate that.
I mean, that is the
Like a full
lore
combat.
behind Psyhounds and why they are treated better in coalition society than other DB races is because after seeing them loyally defending their squads in the battle on Tolkien, the military started feeling bad about the way they were treating them, and they're like, these are
I
some good
only-
boys. We should
I
take
only
care of them.
hate them because they've torn me apart twice.
Humans love dogs. We can't help it, even
Yep.
if they're man dogs.
I am not
Exactly.
good.
It is canonical that they were the goodest boys and got more respect in the coalition because of it.
Dog, man, dog,
Yeah.
All right.
Ow.
Civil servant.
plasma, dog plasma. You seen that one, Frost, right?
That sounds very familiar. Why does that sound
Cartoon,
familiar?
They gave the
Yep.
guy dog plasma and he was
Yep.
barking and shit. Yeah.
Burp, 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 burp.
She doesn't cast Immolate. He. Oh, come on. He's going to do the same thing again. So, anyway, he started blasting.
Are we all just killing these people? Come on, guys. What
I
are we
mean,
doing here?
y'all kill who you want to kill. I'm over here doing my thing because I ain't near any of y'all.
I haven't killed anybody.
I ain't killed
Civil
nobody.
servant
yet.
over here. It's
The one
freaking-
doing the blasting is jealous civil servant.
I
This
know.
cougar next to me is genocidal. It's okay. She's hot.
She is a mama bear protecting those cubs.
Creepy ass demon cubs.
I might off the. That's
Yeah.
not okay to say with a
Mama
G.
bear. Carpet matching the drapes. Sexy ass.
Look, I haven't done a thorough examination. We'll have to wait until
I have.
verify.
You
You
stay
may
away.
have, but you don't count for my acknowledgement.
If you want to get rid of those kids, though, because I ain't down with a woman with kids. That'd be all right.
All right, we have a deal.
All right. One of them is shaken as he sets off a
Oh,
a
fuck, I forgot
blast.
my phone's turn.
large burst template. Well, you summoned him last time.
Yeah, I summoned him last time.
And the jealous civil servant.
Thought about playing love interest
he's
on
the
your
one that-
clone.
Don't you dare. I mean, he lasts too long to cause too much mayhem.
Well, that's why I want him. He lasts so long.
But
On a bunch.
The
hell's going on
depravity
here
you can
today?
get up to, my friend.
Go take a nap. Somebody
And
buy
he's
him a
already
drink so
dead.
he stops acting crazy.
Those morals are already pretty bad.
It's been way too long.
guess
Just
I-
having some fun, fellas.
Temporary lover.
Now I got that song in my head.
hmm It was the best of times. It was the worst of memes.
YouTube is so slow. They're the worst.
Yeah. If you have any issues, good luck.
Yeah,
They suck.
they really suck.
all right,
I
he
got the
tries
same
to
person I got last time too, which is not making me feel confident about it.
he tries to lightning bolt Palps, but does not manage to penetrate through the armor and deflection that he still has going because they're not concentration based. Kevin, you're up.
Joffrey
I
saying,
wonder if I wonder if the gifted's
All
work
right.
instantly like they're supposed to.
That I don't know.
Here. We'll take 2 actions to do this.
Stab him twice.
Yep.
Poking holes in this living corpse of a man.
I know.
I'm still not 100% sure that's his real body. I think this might all be pointless.
So it's a
Don't
successful
worry.
phase.
Somehow Palp's returned. Surprised you guys didn't try and throw him down the hole.
Yeah, his real
While
body.
he's while he's casting
And-
burst and bolts and blast lightning trappings the whole time.
We can find him. We just got to find this ancient dagger. We'll get there.
Oh, you see, I'm in a bubble with a bunch of fucking demonic cult things, and I don't know how to deal with it.
They're not demonic. They're darkly touched. There's a difference.
I think did we verify their demonicy?
All right.
Let me. I'm gonna send a picture in the group chat of what she really looked like, Anvik, when she drops her mask.
You injured him again.
Because it might work. Just saying. Don't make
There
it
goes a leg. Are we certain this isn't
There it
Anakin
is.
now?
That's what she really looks like. Now you know why I'm all into her.
You know, I like a little more flesh on my tits. I'm
Oh,
just saying.
come on.
I mean, I'm not gonna come on when there ain't
All right.
nothing to come on.
There you go.
She was playing with the paint again.
Okay. All right. He gets another wound.
Man.
So the incense button came up,
Finish fisting the U-Haul.
but it's not ready yet.
All right. He gets hit again.
Yeah, that was my second one.
All right. Let's see if he can soak it.
Anvik got excited with this one.
She just finished fisting the U-Haul.
Fail.
My temptation ain't in there.
That's a 0. He is dead.
All right.
I'm gonna resurrect him.
And he's
And as
down.
his heart quits beating, you hear a tick as the bomb linked to his heartbeat goes off.
You're not the DM, Mega.
I'm gonna wait till that bomb kicks off. I'm gonna resurrect him so he has to deal with the explosion.
I did that in a Star Wars game, and the player thought he was bullshitting, so he killed him, and then half the planet blew up.
Oof.
Guys, I remember that
All
story.
right, where are we, ladies and gents?
It was great.
All right. Hans, you're up.
All right, with his super duper fast running speed right now, he is going to easily get over here since he has 24 just ground movement at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is not dead,
He is shaken.
and this guy is bleeding out or dead.
That guy is on fire.
Okay, first, gonna do 2 actions. Gonna do healing on this guy. I'm just gonna look over her and go, "Hey, stop it!" And 2 actions. Where is it here? Boop, boop. Set. Oh wait, is healing?
yeah,
Healing
finally
might be
works,
one
right?
of his innate things, but we'll just go first roll for this guy.
Healing is in of his power. 3 points.
Weasel got it. Of course
Yeah,
Weasel
I'm just
got
not sure if he actually has that as an innate power. I guess technically all of his psionic powers are innate, so they shouldn't take an action, but still. All right, so he should be healed
it.
of
Heal
a wound,
He is healed.
and then we'll do the same thing on the other gentleman who's on fire.
That girl
Roll
is
poorly.
on fire.
Let's just roll some more dice. Why not? And he will be healed of a wound, and he's just, through his armor, just patting him off.
Stop, drop, and roll.
And that's what he's doing. for the round.
He is still incapacitated, but he is no longer on fire.
Okay. That is what he does this round. But yeah, he looks at her and goes, "Hey, stop it."
Pacify the rest of them, everyone. Put them to sleep. Knock them out. Whatever you need to do.
All right. Morthias looks over at Eden. He says, "I knew you cared. Thank you for coming to my rescue, fair maiden."
I would do the same for any other civilian.
Yes, but I'm special.
You went over and made a sex bot that looks like me. I don't really think that's going to help our relationship.
I didn't make anything.
Oh, you bought one. Sorry. Get out of here. Help us go over and subdue the rest.
All right, Grim, you're up.
Is Palp still alive?
Palps is
He
dead.
dead.
Damn. So there's nobody
He
for
is
me to shoot.
Finally deaded. There's nobody for
You
you
can
to
shoot
shoot.
Mort. I don't trust him.
Here's these guys.
You want me to shoot Mort? What guys? Who guys?
Just start knocking people out, please. Just shooting
Oh wait,
them.
I don't think.
I don't know how to.
I
knock
think
people
we're
out.
done on.
You can punch them really hard.
Yeah, I believe we are actually out of combat at this point.
I punch people hard, they die.
I said
Right.
hard, not really hard. There's
I'm
two
gonna pull
different
back.
types of hard.
Use the non-lethal programming. Tear gas, tear gas.
I don't know it. I go on hold, but we're
does
out of
not
combat
compute.
anyway, right?
Yeah, we're out of combat here at this point. All right, somebody roll me a 2d100. Keep the highest.
What is Lucian's doing right now?
It's messing around.
Okay.
Oh, that'll work. We got 2 of them. Neither of those seem to have done. All right, 36 and 66. All right.
What you doing, boy?
So, you managed to quell the uprising. When all is said and done, it looks like about 66% of the rioters, the Lowtown population, were either gravely injured to the point where they can no longer perform their duties, or killed off in the ensuing battle. And and 84% of the civil servant corps sustained heavy damage.
Who did all the killing? We didn't do it.
Well, it wasn't just here. There was a
Fighting
citywide
everywhere.
assault,
Nice.
fighting everywhere.
Wasn't
This
us.
was in.
How much time did we waste doing all this junk?
This was probably about an hour's worth of battle.
Doc, we need to start setting up the teleporter back to our fort. I forgot what it's called.
While they were discussing things and not within the barrier, as soon as combat comes to a close, I put these fuckers in a hold.
Why? They didn't do anything.
If you recall, they certainly did.
Hey, now
they're-
you better
I remember
let
them being
these civilians
creepy,
go,
but that was about
Poncho.
it.
They were closely involved with misleading us and leading us around by our nose, causing habits and delusions. And they're very suspicious.
Literally, you better get this robot under control. We're gonna have issues.
So yeah, the intangible me is sinking into the ground to kind of move around and find a hidden spot. The other me is the one casting the barrier.
Okay.
Get them out of the barrier, Doc. I don't know what you're
So
doing.
one of me is sneaking around. The other is keeping
All
things
right.
from being shot by Grim.
I shoot the robot.
All right, and we are going to have a extended test for the other portion of the hour you spend. Go ahead and any kind of skill checks you would like to. No two people can use the same skill in the same turn, and you can't use the same skill twice in a row. You have 3 rounds to get 8 successes to try and put out the fires and mitigate the damage that was done by the riots. How are
While
you
they-
occulting to do this?
This
Or
is
would
while
be
they're
a
doing that because I'm
else?
assuming the team's going to handle the actual fires.
think wrong.
Alrighty. What I'm
Yep,
going to be...
Synthris is going to be doing something else, so the rest of you guys have 3 rounds to get 8 total successes.
Alright, what I'm going to be doing is trying to go over and organize people so there's less of just broad chaos.
I'm going to
Alright.
help repair the
Yep,
damage.
You can make a repair check, persuasion check. Good.
Is the bar still open?
The bar looks like it's got most of its drinks spilled out and shattered and was on fire.
Who would burn the bar? I'd put the bar out.
All right, what skill would you like to use to put the bar out?
Like I have skills.
Son of a bitch.
I'm going to use common knowledge for thinking of ways to put out the fires because it's all I got to roll.
You could use athletics to actually participate in the firefighting. You could use spell casting to move the oxygen away from the fires.
All right, I'll use Sonics then.
I use athletics. Success.
All right, 1 success for athletics.
How many rolls you want me to do?
Everybody's gonna take 1 roll except for Synthris because he said he's doing something else while this is happening. Yep, it's giving out the gift memberships immediately. You just got Weasel.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh,
It worked. Of course
I just saw it show up.
So I was waiting until everybody got their rolls done. So I guess we're going to be using psionics for Hans.
Lucian's already using psionics this round.
Oh, he's using psionics. All right, then I'll use. I'll use. Let's try something weird. He's going to try hacking. He's not good at hacking, but he's going to try it.
Get the automated fire
Sprinklers.
control.
Sprinklers turn on all everything that has a fire retardant system. He's trying to turn them all on, and because he wants to help these people, he's activating a conviction. He's totally in hacker focus mode.
Someone locked in their safe room that's sealed with a water thing that isn't on turns on, they drown.
That's fine. I mean,
you son of a bitch.
Unavoidable consequences of your actions.
Exactly.
Success raised from Lucian's psionics.
Yep, success raised.
Hacking, holy Hans. Let's see, that's 4, 8, 12, 16. 4 degrees of success from Hans's hacking roll.
Dang.
It's like, look, there's just a big button.
There.
So that puts us at 6.
It says hack.
Yep. And all kinds of cool screens come up as just visuals of everything.
You get sucked in and you can see yourself and you're clicking boxes. Very 90s hacking movie.
What you guys see from the outside is him just doing that. I'm high and moving around and it looks like I think I'm doing something.
I found my way into the Matrix mainframe and I got to bypass the cyber security dogs that got in here.
All right, for your second action, you cannot take the same action you took last time. You can take an action somebody else took last time, but you cannot take your same action twice in a row.
I'm going to use my survival smarts to go over and help with the fires, or help put out the fires.
I help clean the bar.
I'm going to use persuasion to get anyone who is just standing around.
With a Benny.
Common knowledge.
And I'll
about how to clean a bar.
And you said we can't use the one we used last time, or one anyone's used?
You can't use the one you used last time.
Okay.
Success and a raise.
I used common knowledge to help clean the bar and organize it after the fire was out.
Kevin is spent, and I didn't get anything.
Nobody used athletics, correct?
You didn't crit fail, though, right?
I did not crit fail, nope.
Okay.
I'm assuming I turned off his conviction because I'm assuming that's done for because he used it. Okay, good. So we'll do athletics and see what he gets here. Yeah, they're pretty good.
That'll do. All right. Within the 2 extended rounds, you guys managed to get the fires under control. Damage seems to have been, well, not minimal, but manageable.
Mostly peaceful.
Formerly fiery,
fires
but
of
mostly
peace.
Peaceful. Okay, so what is your next action?
Second action was notice with 10
Speaking
with
of
a raise.
mostly peaceful, I suppose I can turn off the
War music.
war music. Yes.
10
The
with 2 raise.
Sirenscape's page will load. There we go.
I will run an unskilled attempt to, I don't know, help out people. Because I'm
Alright.
not skilled at helping these people. I don't like them.
You're
Wait,
not
is this
skilled at
another-
helping.
Is this another
No,
round you're doing that?
We've already done that.
Same scene, different round.
I failed miserably. I'm bad at helping people. Hey, Norfolk hit number 1 on iTunes. Good for them. Why was Enter Sandman number 1? That song came out 80 years ago.
And it still beats the crap that comes out today.
People are happy
Sandman?
about
I
it.
mean, there's a lot better songs than that crap.
Today?
Like what?
No, but back then.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. So, what are you guys doing with the rest of your time? What is the next focus for you?
First round was Colt trying to figure out how dangerous these guys are or how versed they are in arcane shit. Second round is notice to see through any deception.
All right. And what were those rolls? Did you do them?
For a Colt, I got a 5, which is a normal success. For
Okay.
notice, I got a 10. Which is a...
The children don't seem to have any arcane ability yet, and Miss Steinen is a middling mage. She has spellcasting.
Right. All right.
Her
That's
spellcasting, in fact, if you must know, like I said, she's middling. She has a spellcasting of D6.
okay. Yeah, that fits with what I'd get from a success and a success with a raise for noticing her skill level.
Mhm.
And then I'll wait till the third round for the third one.
All right. Well, the second they beat it in 2 rounds, so there's not a third round to come up.
Gotcha.
There is no third round.
Yeah, third was just the general technomancy to see if they're using any of it.
You haven't detected much techno wizardry going on in the city in general, with the exception of the late Palps as well as some others.
So it's been more pure magic and psionics.
They're mages. Yeah, everyone in Hightown, well, all of the Hightown residents seem to have some arcane ability or be family of someone with arcane ability, and the police force consisted of entirely spellcasters.
I'm saving that picture, JT.
If that's
Saving
true,
that.
I will also send
Figured
to
you
your
would.
that they might be able to handle some of the burden.
Got that Tulsi
6.
Gabbard look going. I'm in it.
I do like Tulsi Gabbard, I'm just saying.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Got me all sidetracked, some bitch.
Yeah,
All right.
he got me sidetracked.
Bunch of filthy heathens.
Whenever I manage to get in touch with the dock, we need to set up a portal to get your elves over here.
Well, that's assuming that they.
You actually have to go over and set up
Cyber-
negotiations and make that work first before we actually bring over the elves.
We had some of that, which was actually what I talked to the Cyber Knight before with asking her about a security unit for the elves should they come over. So if that's agreeable, then we have a go.
We need to get that done because that's going to be the only way to keep the barrier up for people.
That's between you and the Cyber Knight. You have
Now, if we decide to help them keep this barrier up, we need to make it where all peoples who need refuge can come here, not just a select few that know how to enter this crazy ass.
That is actually
place.
part of the Elven agreement, is that they keep it up and maintain it, and also preside over the entries.
All right, so you guys head to. Let's take us back.
But I thought you wanted this entire place to go collapse.
I thought about it, and then I had a better idea that is far more merciful. Aren't you proud of me for progress?
Why are you
Who
now
is this robot?
country? Why are you now
My
country there, Doctor?
modulator adapts to the most agreeable persona at the moment. I'm too proud.
I don't know whether or not to be proud or disturbed.
And yet you'll agree regardless, because that's your analysis. Good deeds, Cyber Knight.
It's very rare to come by.
T-
But yeah, those negotiations need to begin with the council as soon as possible.
Well, you are the representative of the Cyber Knights in this matter at
Oh.
the current time. So Ginger Leader is talking to you.
Did we find out what Palps was, that he was all badass and not dead? Like, was he a Cyber Knight, or what was his side power?
Palps was a Cyblade, if I...
He had a
assume
side blade. He was a mind melter.
Oh, jeez. That
Yeah,
explains
I'm
a
glad to
great
not
deal.
have to deal with that. I'm not good with those.
I'm glad I shot him up before he had a chance to use that on us.
That he wasn't so much mind melter concentrated the way Lucian built his. His was more influencing the masses and causing riots and persuading people to do whatever the hell he told them to.
That piece of shit.
That sounds
Okay.
a lot like Lucian.
We have the mission.
That shows how little you know,
Get the elves
Lucian.
over here.
You're
Let's
angry
get it
bitch.
done.
So angry.
Talk to the council.
So angry.
Both of you.
I'm not angry. Other than
I thought we were
Andric
talking about Phelps.
holding my sexy girl hostage.
Sexy girl.
Let me know what the scene is.
All right,
Here.
so you guys proceed back to the council HQ. Where you find, I'll get back up in
You back up in.
your part. All right, you can see the few remaining members of the council seated. Yeah, that'll work. Seated at their area, sitting with you, and well.
Huh?
So, what are you telling the council specifically?
So,
Um,
Little Leader and Cyber Knight, seeing as how you two are the prime examples of what order we intend to introduce, the council has proven itself incompetent and defunct. Whereas we should keep a few on that have proven themselves at least a modicum for the people, and introduce our elves as a strong force in demonstration and requirement of dealing with their, shall we say, difficult situation.
Basically, what I'm going to go over and offer is in exchange for Legion protection, they have to go over and read certain requirements.
Yeah, if they want their shiny barrier, the elves are the only way to get it, and they have to make sure they're comfy.
All right. So, what are you telling them about what else? What has gone on other than there was another riot caused by Palps, and
in terms of what
he
has
told
gone
them that he
I
would
tell
want
them
to destroy-
everything.
You
Everything?
would,
Yes,
however,
I tell them everything.
however.
I tell them everything.
All right, so she wants to tell them everything.
No, I do tell them everything.
She wants to tell them everything. God damn it, woman!
We're gonna
You
let
will be
let's let the
restrained.
doc do his thing. Cyber Knight, you stay back for
Well,
now.
it's not before I
Alright.
do the thing. It's whether or not Glitter Leader chooses to follow, which is just I just want to have a second option available.
I didn't say you could leave, but okay.
Either we go with the Cyber
You
Knights
told me to
version
take
where we tell them
back, sir.
everything.
You could go behind me. How about that?
Good.
We go with the Cyber Knight version where we tell them everything, or we go with the Synthris version, which is we tell them just enough to let them know that we're securing what power they lost. and making sure that they have their barrier. We're not telling them how, why, or even most of the details. However, we are citing that their previous council was ineffective and that the Legion would be superior in providing them the defenses that they need.
They do need to know about the barrier part, though.
That is part of it, which is
Also,
where
I
you,
do want to also point out, Doctor, that
Yes.
the elf that went over and helped us, he knows everything. Anyways,
Where's
that's
Tejas?
fine. I need to talk to him and
There
my
is
elves.
there is no Tejas yet still, and you can see Larm sitting at his seat.
Bottom line, Glitter Leader, and this is the end of my arguments for it. If they provide it with minimal difficulty, my elves will move in and provide the defense that they would lose from their potential catastrophe.
All right. As you're looking around, you see Lucas is not in attendance, but his secretary is there. She looks slightly singed. There are some.
Lucas is the one-armed guy?
Lucas was the one-armed guy, yes. He is not there. Grok has a patch over top of one of his eyeballs, and he is missing an arm from the forearm down right now.
Poor Grok. He can grow it back, though. He's a lizard.
He's a grackle tooth. They grow back.
We'll go with what you
What did
suggested.
you think was going to happen
will,
to Palps, Dave? What did you think?
we will mention that their dragon, their sapphire dragon, left a chained up I want to say mind melter, but that's not right. That's
Neuron beast.
Neuron beast.
Yeah.
I almost called it displacer beast.
No, definitely a lot nastier than a displacer.
Oh yeah.
It's a dookie beast.
They need to know that part.
All right. They see. Kit, after the greeting, after your explanation, they look to you and what we can do is, since we happen to have significant, more so than even yesterday, spaces available on the council now, we can fill those open and vacant areas with representatives of the Tomorrow Legion. We are more than open to opening a training grounds dojo monastery for the Cyber Knights Order to train with us. We will take any refugees that are willing to come and put in work to help rebolster our population. And were there any other issues?
Not at the
And you
moment.
might
And
You might want to put somebody in charge of the miners' union.
one thing I do want to go over and point out also, the barrier may need to go down just once in order to let the dragon back in.
Well, the dragon might not be needed if we keep the barrier.
We're letting the dragon in.
You mean the dragon who enslaves unwilling creatures to do whatever he wishes?
Yes,
had
so
a
you should
moral
be
issue
great
with
friends
that.
with him, Lucy.
He also left.
I've seen what you become and what you
Tell
truly
you what,
are. Don't push me.
I'll agree to that if the dragon agrees to an oath never to try to command the elves.
He probably would. But
Probably.
we haven't spoken to him yet, so...
You'll probably have to go and find him to let him know that the barrier's
yeah.
down. I doubt he just sat there and
So much
pounded his
trust
face
in someone.
against it.
So much trust in someone we never
I
met.
don't know, it'd be like our party.
Yeah,
Just keep trying.
I'm not into having the dragon come back. He hasn't done anything for this place at all. So
Yeah, I think this is elf home now.
well, I don't know about that, but they can certainly come here.
And we are assuming our plan will even work.
Strongly advocate for it. Let's put it that way.
The dragon shows up, we'll deal with them. Until then, we need to bring the elves in here so that way we can bring the barrier back up, and they have a home then too.
They're the only ones that could maintain it.
Yep.
We think.
All right. And
that benefit me.
Yep. As we're doing more epilogue of this chapter of refugees and royalties at this point, you were able to examine the room a little bit better. You can tell it would take probably 5 to 7 of the Phalaren to keep it going, and they could somewhere between 15 and 21 of them could keep it going in 8-hour shifts and
we
still have a normal life.
30.
After all this is done, I do want to talk with Glitter Leader after, like, as a post thing.
And we may not get to that today since we only have 3 hours or 3 minutes left of the
Only
session.
3 hours? Oof.
We only have 3 hours in total.
Let's start rolling more
We can
dice.
leave it as a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Go with it. Go.
We can pick that up. And yeah, so go ahead and swoosh us back. We will deal with all of the aftermath.
What makes you think I'm here?
Can I do the...
We've got 3 minutes.
So
Can
we'll
you
deal
fit
with
it
the aftermath
into
next
3
week.
minutes? 2 minutes.
Pretty much.
2 minutes, Turkish.
Run.
We're swooshed.
We are swooshed. All right, that was the culmination, the climax pretty much of the Sapphire Cliffs chapter of Rifts, Refugees, and Royalties. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope it was everything you hoped it to be, and I hope you enjoyed us. We certainly enjoyed putting on the show for you. At least I did. I don't know about my players so much. Some of them seem to be a little bit frustrated. Speaking of my frustrated players, let's go ahead and go around. Let us know what you thought, where people can find you. Be quick about it. We are on a time crunch because we went a little over on the role play. Let us start with Mega this time.
Hey, Megariax here. Had a good time. I missed the other world already. They were a little more structured in how we got shit done. But it's good to be back home with all my allies, a few friends, mainly allies. And yeah, you can catch me wherever. Mega React, look me up. You'll find me. Throw it and it.
I intend to make good use of my clone and time management with these wonderful blue students of mine taking over this town. Fuck y'all, this shit is ours now.
Town is starting to turn into our base now, yeah.
I don't think that's what Anvik means, but okay.
Yeah.
This place, well.
They needed a home. We have one.
And they don't even have to change the name of the town.
I don't
No.
care if they do. As long as they maintain that barrier, they can say whoever comes and goes.
Oh yeah, how we maintaining the barrier? I missed that part.
My elf.
You don't even pay attention.
My dear
You
glorious.
don't even pay attention this whole game.
Jesus Christ! No, we're not telling you. You have to watch.
literally
You have to watch the
away.
episode. No, you gotta watch the episode.
We've been talking
Sorry,
about
no.
it for the last hour. What you have to wait for a fucking hour?
Don't
And
worry,
Vex, you're
it's
bringing the
only
food- the
plot
Phalaren
things that
refugees.
you've set up since the beginning of the game. Don't
Exactly,
worry.
I was away.
yeah.
Fuck this
The
town. I'm
retardation
burning
is
this
palpable.
shit.
Don't
burning
burn
this
my
town.
town.
I explode my core.
Who are you throwing it to, Advec?
I'm going to throw it to Frost as the other calm one.
I had fun. I got to heal people, got to stand around, watch everybody do crazy things. And at the end, a small man lost some limbs and then died horribly under the foot of a large robot. As was foretold. And I'm Frost. You can find me on a few different channels: Moonskull, Legend Seeker, Tales from the Dragon's Tavern, and Jared channel, Savage Shock over there. Here, there.
Here.
Yeah, go follow me on YouTube, please. I need more subs. I mean, please.
Nobody says.
Double, please. And I'm going to throw it at, let's see, who hasn't gone? The Witch.
Hi, I'm Slunker Maiden. You can go over and find me. In 2 hours from now, I'll be on the Common Nerds channel, where back when he was good. You can also find me on Trucker Rob's channel on Mondays, and back on the Common Nerds channel on Thursdays.
And?
And I throw it to JT. Oh wait, no, I throw it to X Boys because he hasn't gone that.
Yep, I am X Boys. I am all over sports. I am also in Trucker Rob's game on Mondays, and this game has been pretty fun. It's been pretty great. So, yeah, I'll chuck it over to JT.
He sounds so convincing. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out.
I'm just glad he sounds.
Yeah, glad you can hear him. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Kyle. Soon, Mega, we're gonna do auditions soon. When are we doing auditions? Did we figure that out yet?
We got to get more interest in the game at this point. I ain't seen much interest in the Rifts. I mean, in the Discord. So people need to show some interest if they want this game to happen.
I don't know. People seem pretty interested.
I'm
say so.
Gotta give them a date to give them interest. Gotta give them something to get interested in.
Well, I'll get with you this week, figure out the date.
All right, folks. Date soon. Coming. Soon coming. I'm gonna go play some Dune after this.
Expect an announcement by the end of the week.
There you go. Announcement by the end of the week. I'm gonna come. Circus, take it away, buddy.
Yep, that's me. I am Circus Freak, your GM for this playthrough of Rifts, Refugees, and Royalties. Most of this is coming directly from my brain. I hope you are enjoying the ride through. I'm taking a little bit of inspiration from some of the one-shots and single sheets that are out there for Rifts because they haven't given me an actual campaign to run through. But as long as you guys keep enjoying it, I will keep telling the story and we'll have a great time. You can find me on my Kick channel at WY Circus Freak. Also, you can find me hanging around in the various Discords, including the Moonskull Discord, the JT's Discord, the Tales from the Dragon's Tavern Discord, and various other places. And playing games with these guys whenever they get around to getting away from Dune, which seems to have occupied all of everybody's free time recently. Other than that, I will catch you guys next week for episode 37.
Nobody even noticed that this was 36, by the way.
So long, game.
I noticed this was episode 36. I gave enough. I put in a significant amount of Mort in the battle for just such an occasion.
Oh, that's why
it was awful.
We have plans for more.
That's why you got the Thrustmaster.
All right.
That's all I could not to disintegrate his ass.
On that note, we're out of here.
On the
warfare!